And we are live. I think we're live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. And as always, with these live streams, let us know if the AV is okay. Let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. Arthur's joining us tonight.
Hi.
Rob's here as well.
Hello.
We're going to be playing Bitoku with the expansion. Now, Bitoku was my joint favourite game of whatever year it came out. I want to say 2021 because I don't think it was 2022. Anyway, I love this game. I think it's a fantastic game. But like all of these games, there isn't enough time to play them all, so it kind of got moved to one side. But there's an expansion for it. And when I first heard that there was going to be an expansion for Bitoku, I was like, no, we don't need an expansion for Bitoku because it's already quite a heavy, complex game. But the expansion is a little mini expansion. When it came in this tiny little box, I was quite happy because I was like, oh yeah, what we don't want is we don't want another 30% of rules added on there. Mark's in the chat says it was his top 5 of 2021. Yeah, so it was 2021. I thought it was.
Sounds about right.
So none of us have played the expansion. We've all played the base game. And in fact, I haven't fully read the rules of the expansion. So we're going to be doing that tonight. So the expansion is made up of 3 different modules, which it calls menus. And you can add in 1, 2, or all 3. We'll throw them all in. Why not? Because the first module is relatively easy to add in. This is the Conversations module, where there are 6 new cards that are going to be added into the yokai deck. Now, I've actually put those cards out aside, which is these 6. So these 6 are going to be shuffled into the main deck of cards. So these are alliances. These they are applied as if they were 2 types of yokai at once, and they can perform hybrid actions that did not exist before. When they are discarded in the winter phase... Hang on a minute, is that right? Well, that one's slightly different, but it says... No, it should. It's from the expansion because it's got a little R on it. So apart from that one, which is special, each of the other ones, when they are discarded in the winter phase, they grant you 2 victory points for each rock that you have on your player board.
Rock on.
Yeah. Now, that's interesting because we were talking about rocks in the game this afternoon, and I felt they were slightly weak. So maybe they've boosted them a little bit with this. This is just a straight 6 points. So there's nothing really new with these other than they count as 2 types of yokai. Okay, so that's that. So that's those 6 cards. So they are going to get shuffled in to that deck, and then we can deal out the 4 starting ones. Also included in this expansion are 5 new Iwakuru rock tiles. Now, we've already put them in. We've already shuffled them and in one big pile and we've dealt them out. None of us have got a new one, but there are 2 new ones here. So if we just go back to this display, and I will zoom down, zoom over here, and let's see how far we can zoom in. We can actually zoom in a lot. There you go. So these are 2 of the new tiles that we've got. And let's go through what they do. I think the iconography on these, it's the same iconography. So that is just for each vision successfully completed at the end of the game. So notice there's a little tick on it. So you score the rocks after you've scored the vision tiles, the vision. So that would have been amazing in my last game because I scored 6 vision cards. This one looks to me for pink and purple crystals. Surprise, surprise, it's pink or purple crystals. Right, so new rocks, but nothing really new in terms of rules in there. That's it. That's module 1. So we've not covered all of the new rocks because there are some extra ones, but we're not going to cover everything. Right, so that's module 1. Module 2 are new lake treasures. So observant ones among you may have noticed that we haven't yet put the lakes on the board. That's because we've got 3 new types of lakes. So what we do is we randomly take one of the golden ones, one of the white ones, and one of the black ones. And then we add them into 2 specific ones from here. So that one and that one. So we give them a shuffle and then we lay them out at random on the spaces.
So these are out of play.
Those are out. Those are gone. Now there may be new stuff on these. there is new stuff on these. So we'll need to zoom in once we've got. So that's an original one. That's an original one. That's a new one. Right. Okay. So let's zoom in, see what we've got, and explain these. There we go. Right. So this one first. Anybody understand what this means?
I guess it's
Right. A player whose Kodama is the furthest along for this region will score 4 points. Second place is 2. Third place is 1. Furthermore, when your Kodama reaches one of the indicated spaces, you get the corresponding reward. So notice that there's these little marks. So there's bonuses for reaching the spaces. Okay. All of the black ones work in the same way. They're just slightly different bonuses printed on them. Right. The Golden Lake, this one. This says, so these don't grant you points. Instead, in the Ascension phase, what's the Ascension phase?
final scoring.
Final scoring. Okay, so in final scoring, players who have reached the indicated space, so in this one it's there, or past it, will be granted points. And this is, choose one of your yokai cards that you did not discard in the winter phase and score it as indicated in the lower part of the card without discarding it. So that would have been great for you in the last game, Arthur. So basically you can do an extra scoring with one of your cards without actually discarding it. Okay? And that White Lake.
So does that card have to be on your display?
That's a good question. It just says, choose one of your yokai cards that you did not discard in the winter phase. I don't know the answer to that question. If anybody does know the answer, let me know. What are we going to say? Are we going to say...
I'm sure it's one of the ones that you play
Normally.
because you play 3 and then you can discard 1 in the winter phase.
So we will say for this playthrough, unless one of the designers tells us otherwise, that it is one of the cards on your player board. Okay. Well, hang on a minute.
Because
You won't have any on your player board because in winter, you can put them all in your discard pile.
True. Yeah.
Do we do that before or after we do the Ascension phase?
You do winter and then
Winter,
you do the Ascension
winter's
phase.
completed.
Because you do get to burn one of them for points. I think we're going to have to say just choose one of your cards.
Okay.
And score points for it. Okay. And this one is again, don't get points based on your position. Instead, every time your Kodama reaches the indicated space, you get points immediately. So as soon as you get to there, or there, you get 1 point for every crystal that you've got.
Okay. Interesting that that's happened to land on the location that also gets you buying crystals. It's a nice little synergy.
Right. Okay. The last bit, and this is the main part of the expansion, that you cannot just add in easily. Because to be honest, those two things you could probably just add in relatively easily. This is the festival. So there's a whole extra deck of cards. There are 65 of them, but we're not using all of them because the cards are blue and red. And it suggests for your first game to remove the red ones because they are highly interactive and very much take that. So we're not going to use those red cards today, but just to let you know, there are some cards in there that we're not using. So shuffle the festival deck and face it place down on the small board. Done. Taking turns, each player draws 2 cards from the deck and places them alongside their player board or in their hand as the player prefers. We'll probably keep them in hand because we don't have space. What matters is that other players do not see what the card is. The festival cards do not have a particular place in your hand of yokai cards, and you can have as many of them as you want. These cards offer powerful actions that you can carry out at the time indicated on the card, so long as you can fulfill the necessary requirement for its activation. Let's just show you a couple of these. So this is what the cards look like. When you play a festival card, apply its effect and then discard it. Leave it alongside the festival deck face up in a discard pile. Although it is unlikely if the deck ever runs out, So there's 2 ways to obtain a festival card during the game, which is indicated on the little board. Whenever you place a pilgrim on an illumination space, you also get the top card from the deck. And whenever you get vision cards, if you choose to keep one of the vision cards, you also get the top card from the festival deck. If you reject both vision cards, you do not get a festival card. And during Ascension, every festival card that you have in your hand is worth half a point. The sum is rounded up. So 3 festival cards gets you 2 points. Besides that, some festival cards give you points at the end of the game. If you finish with any of these cards in your power, you gain the VP indicated on the card. Okay, right. So, festival cards. They're the red ones. I thought we were talking them out.
Nope, we shuffled them in.
Oh, I thought we were taking them out.
No, we shuffled them in.
I'm pretty sure I separated them.
You did, and I then shuffled them in.
You shuffled them in.
I'll sort it out, it's fine.
Okay, so we're going to take out the red ones. But at the start of the game, we each get 2 of those. So we'll put them in our hands, but they don't count as being in your hand. And you can play them whenever. I guess when it says on
trigger point, they're text rather than symbols, so it's going to be a read it and it'll have an effect.
It will make sense.
Yeah.
It will make sense.
Yeah, I think the first thing on each card, just looking at, is when it triggers.
Okay. Right. Turn order we haven't done. First player is one of those 2. First player. Second player. Third player.
Right, I think it's 13 there. You have one of them?
Well, the red ones.
Hmm.
I got 3. 1, 2.
Oh, okay.
4, 5,
some
6.
reason
I've got 6.
some reason I thought there were 14.
There's still some left on the stack as well.
Yeah, blue.
Blue. Okay.
So there's 19 of these red ones.
Well, if you draw a red during the game,
Yeah,
Think the odd number?
I think they should be all out now. So we're dealing out some of these.
We are not playing with the red festival cards. No, we said we weren't, and then we accidentally shuffled them in. But we're not playing with them. We've removed them.
So we're dealing some of these out.
2 each.
2 each. Okay.
Each player draws 2 cards and places that all in their hand. Cool.
Yep.
And we don't actually have a hand of cards yet. So, right, are we ready to start? Just going to need a minute to look at our cards. Oh my gosh.
Yep. But in the blue text, it just tells you what the trigger.
What the trigger is.
And the actual written text just tells you what to do. Generally some sort of
Oh, okay.
break the rules in a particular way.
Okay. I like these. Right. So, what do?
Start playing.
You're in charge of the seasons,
Okay, so
and Arthur's in charge of the years. So we
Year
move to
1.
spring, and we draw 4 cards.
just try and pull what this means from what I noticed for every
So-
pilgrim I have around it.
It's
times.
for each frosty Mitama spirit you have, or wild.
Oh, it was the Matama spirits. That was
It's the
it.
Mitama spirits.
The wild is
Wild is the purple skull.
Purple skull. Wild and frosty.
A maximum of 3 for each.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what am I trying to do? Blue buildings and the grey buildings. And I'm also trying to do that. Right. Okay. So out of these, we discard 1. Yeah. Well, I obviously want to do that. So I need to do that. So that little fella's going. Right. We move on to summer.
Okay.
We've all got a 3, 2, 1 on our dice.
8 sleeping pilgrims, 3 cards in hand.
Off we go. So, do I have some wood? I do have some wood. So I am going to play this card here, which unlocks that dice, and I'm going to construct a building. My first building cost me 1 wood. So, I haven't actually looked at the buildings. I was assuming there were going to be buildings that suited this, and there are. So, oh, look at that. Activates on a 1. Rocks are going to be easier to get, I think, in this game. But actually, I think I'm going to pick that one. Now, these new lakes are interesting. Very interesting. Because this is actually going to change all sorts of different options. Wow. Quite a bit more to think about than there was before. So let's... Because I'm going to get 2 movements on the track. What was that again? Oh, end of the game if you're there. Yeah, that's end of game. Right, that's Ascension. That's for every crystal you get a point whenever you reach the... Yeah, thank you for giving me more things to think about. I really appreciate it. Let's go... Let's go here. So I move 2 on this track. Done.
Me, is it?
Mm.
Okay. I'm bringing out the famed Imamushi, 3-eyed squirrel.
Is it squirrel? Looks like a centipede.
Is it a centipede?
Centipede, yeah.
It's got a bushy
What
tail.
scores have
Well,
you
it's
been
got-
seeing?
yeah.
It's got a bushy tail.
This is back.
I am going to place it here. No, I'm not. Okay, forget that. I'm doing a different thing.
Okay.
I'm going mad. Oh no, I'm not doing a different thing because I haven't got... Because that's the card I want. Damn it, damn it. All right, never mind. I am doing that. Right.
And you were belittling those effects that allow you to draw a card from your deck.
Yeah.
And now you want one.
That unlocks that dice. It gives me a wood or a stone.
Wood or a stone.
I have no stone, so it would seem wise to obtain a stone.
Mm-hmm. Stone good.
And that's it, isn't it? I think. Very sad turn. Okay.
All done?
Yeah.
Right, I'll start with my Nazumi, which unlocks that. I will take a crystal, and I'll take that first one, please.
This first one,
Yep.
nice pink crystal.
Pink crystal, which I'm going to pop here.
Yeah.
Because it's a pink, so every time I play a card here,
Get a movement
my
point.
its effect. He wakes up and goes up to join the rest of the mob.
Hello.
And that's it for me.
So. Do I want to take that? Do I want to take that? The question. Now, how are we with the Bitokus? Any ultra rare? Well, super rare. Super rare. And we also have this, and we also have that, and we have these as well. At which point we're moving that at the moment. Let's just play Imamushi myself, which unlocks that. I'm going to take stone. Done.
Me.
Mm.
I'm going to use this unlock dice
Mm.
to travel to the... Is this the river or the forest? Is this the forest?
It's the forest, but it's south of the river. It's the Great Forest or something.
The great
Yeah.
forest south of the river. And is a level 3 action,
So
so
it's
I can
build a building
do-
or take a crystal.
Yeah, so I'm going to build a building. Or shall I build a crystal? No, I'm going to build a building.
First building costs 1 wood.
Yeah, so I'll pay me 1 wood. And I will pick a
They're all
red-
good for you.
Yeah,
Well, no, these two are.
I'll pick a red building. And it's going to go here. And
You're building on it.
then oh yeah.
And then you can use either of those 2 buildings.
Okay, so I can unlock a dice, or I can have a resource. Do you know what? I'll have a resource.
Have a resource. You don't get your own
No,
owner's bonus if you use your own building.
that I understand. And the resource I'm going to get is a Saki. And is that me done? I think that is me done.
Think so?
Okay. So
No, it's not you done.
Oh yeah,
The
sorry.
building got you an
Yeah,
advancement on there.
quite right.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my Shinokami.
So unlock the dice, gain a movement point.
I will then use 2.
You're going east or west?
I shall go upside down, east,
West.
whatever. This way, towards
That
me.
way.
Yeah.
Rimwards.
So first moving point brings him on.
Yeah.
There. So it's either that, moving them an existing order. What was the third thing you moving points for? Oh, that's
Advancing this guy on the...
which we haven't got any yet, so it doesn't
Nope.
matter.
There is no track. It exists not.
Super.
And then Dragonfly or Mitama Spirit.
I'll take the furthest right Matama Spirit, which costs me 1 jade.
Because you 1 jade, you gain 1 point immediately.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. You get the ability of that, which is you go up 1 on a Kodama and somebody goes down by 1.
Okay, so I will choose to go up 1 on that track, please.
And who's going to go down 1 and where?
Uh,
It's either me there or Arthur there, basically.
You won, because I was only moving forward.
So this isn't clear in the rules, but I think this has been clarified. Anybody watching who tells me that I'm wrong, please let me know. You may join them together now if you want to.
Yep.
If you don't, you have missed the opportunity. But anytime you take a future one, you can join them together.
Okay.
In other words, you can't just choose on your turn randomly to join them together. It's only when you take a new tile.
I think I'll just join them together now, because they work together. Well, that one triggers that.
Mm-hmm.
So that creates one of them.
And you move 2 spaces up.
I'll go
Which can be the same track or different
on
tracks.
This one, 1, 2.
So you've arrived there,
I get
which
myself
means you get a rock.
3 rock. I will take the one that gets me a bonus for having crystals.
Pink and purple crystals.
Pink and purple crystals. Yep, thank you. So it has to go here,
And rocks are free.
and rocks are
Yeah.
free. That was it. Yeah, it's resource to place your pilgrims around them.
Yes.
There is indeed no shortage of rocks.
Adrian says he has to join them to activate the ability. Yes. Well,
That we know.
you don't have to join them to activate the spirit. You get the spirit just for taking the tile, but you have to join them to get the dragonfly.
Okay.
Me.
You, Paul, yep.
So I could place a dice. But yeah, tricky. Because I wanted that one. Let's go here with a 3. That's fine. I can take a Mitama Spirit with a discount of 1. So I can take that. And I get a point. There you go. And again, I will join them straight away because there's no reason for me not to. So I gain a level 2 amulet and I get a movement point. So let's head over. What am I trying to do for this? I'm not. Let's go here. And that's me done.
Go.
My go, is it?
Yes.
Right. I am going to play a card.
When you obtain a Mitama Spirit or Dragonfly, you may combine them together with the opposite if you have one available on your playboard. Yeah, you may. So you take the action shown on your Spirit as soon as you acquire it, but you can't take the action on your Dragonfly until you attach it. Yep.
All sounds fine.
Yep. I seem to remember that rule being applied.
I'm going to boost the value of my dice to 3. Oh, I'm not yet. Forget that. Forget that. We will do a different thing. Okay. So I'll play Shin Ukami here, which unlocks the dice.
It gets you a Dragonfly or a Spirit.
Yeah. So Dragonfly costs...
This one you gain a resource for taking it because nobody else wants it. Or these two cost a resource. Or this one's free.
I'll take the one that gives me a resource, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What have I not got? Wood. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've got 2 of them now. That's okay. That's legit.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's lag.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure I understand this. So I'm going to turn my 3 into a 4.
Yeah.
And I've got my 4 down over here.
Just for those people who know the game who are watching, we are playing with the normal rules where you can place a die. It can be equal to or higher. Yeah, none of us felt ready for the advanced version with the expansion. But let me know, if you play this game a lot, which rule do you play with? Do you play with the basic version or do you play with the advanced one?
I think it'd be a more interesting game with the advanced version.
I think
it's just we don't
yeah.
know the game that well.
No.
I'll then pay. So that lets me take.
Build a building or take a crystal. Whichever you do, you get a discount of one thing.
I'm going to pay an additional one thing, so
Mhm.
I can take the most
You're gonna
expensive.
take this one?
Yep, because I want the pinks and purples.
You do.
So it's a
Purple goes at the top.
purple, so it goes to the top. They're all the same.
Yep.
You wake up as well. That just means after I've drawn my 4 cards, I get to draw
An extra.
another one. So
Another card.
Yep. Gives me more choices.
Well, is it after you've drawn and discarded?
I don't think it particularly matters, but it's, yeah,
Well-
it's more card draw at the start,
Yeah.
which
Let's-
lets me cycle my deck
Let's
faster.
just see the timing of spring and see what it says.
Okay.
So spring, no, not summer. Spring. Summon the yokai. Draw cards from your deck until you have 4 cards. Then discard down to 3. Then activate your purple crystals.
Okay.
So it is draw 4 or draw to 4, discard 1. Then you draw an extra one.
Okay.
So I can cross the river with this. I can place the 2. Or I could play a card. Let's
That's how many of them are in the game, isn't it?
That's how many there are in the game.
Okay.
I'm tempted to place this 2. But I know where I want to place it. If I place it there, I won't get to do the action. So I'm going to move this across the river. So the 3 becomes a 2. And I am going to take the gi, which is quite a rare Bitoku card. So the official rules of the game say that you are supposed to use these X markers to block off the action that you've chosen to do. We're not bothering to do that because if somebody's taken that action, the card will not be there. If somebody's taken that action, the card will not be there. And if somebody's taken that action, it means both of the cards are there. So you already know exactly which action somebody's taken.
Yep.
So we're not going to bother putting the X tokens on.
Fair enough.
Had you done or you mid?
I think that was it.
Right.
I placed I crossed the river and I took the card. So
And you drop your die down.
I had drawn a die drop down from a 3 to a 2. Robert's played the game, the basic version, because it's new groups all the time. Yeah. I think the basic version's fine. I think with more expert gamers, once you've played the game a few times, the advanced version just makes it a bit tighter.
Right, well, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to play one of these new cards.
Oh, I forgot about them.
So I don't know. It's a bit ambiguous to my mind reading this exactly how it works, but
Okay.
I'm going to play a card to here, right, which
Yeah.
will unlock that.
Yeah.
So the condition is when you play a yokai card on your player board, which
That's,
I've just
yeah,
done,
done.
Just done.
instead of the action indicated on your card, which
Yep.
is get a resource, perform a forest action in any region with a die value of 3 or less. So
So any of these are
Yeah.
forest actions.
well, this is the thing that I'm wondering about. A 3 would normally be invalid in this.
Well, no, I think it's just perform the action.
Yeah, it's not going there.
It's-
It's just do the
Yeah.
action.
You can also activate a building action that is in the same region which requires a die value of 3 or less. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I am going to. So this card is presumably used up at this
Well,
point.
you think so, but I'm going to play a card which says when another player uses a festival card, I get it.
Nice try.
Because that seems quite good, that one.
It's good.
Oh,
That's why I played it.
That's actually a real
I'll-
card.
I'll-
This
like that
one, this one is rubbish.
There's after the other player applies the festival card that they played, discard this card, and you get to keep the
Yeah,
festival
you still
card
get it.
that the other player played. Oh yeah, you still
I
get
still get the
it.
effect. Yeah,
It's not. It's not a
yeah,
red
it's not
nasty one.
terrible.
It's just,
not a red card, honestly.
No.
Yeah. So you reckon I could go?
You
here?
can do any forest action of value 3 or less,
Hmm.
and activate a building in the same region which has a die value of 3 or less.
Yeah. Okay. I think I had in mind this one. So if I do 3, that'll allow me to.
Dragonfly,
Well,
Or
I've got loads of dragonflies.
spirit with a discount of 1.
Spirit with a discount of 1 is what I want. So what's left?
These two. 3 points or 5 points.
Yeah.
Costs 2 stuff, 3 stuff, but you get a discount of 1. You can't afford. Oh no, you could afford this one.
This kind of one. So.
You could afford both. Either.
Yeah. Okay. So how much is the cheaper one again?
1 Saki.
Yeah.
And then either a Jade or a Saki.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take the cheaper one.
Yeah.
Just because it's more efficient resource
What do
wise.
you want to pay for it with?
I can pay for it with either a Saki
either
or a
or,
Jade. Yeah. I'll pay with a Saki.
Okay, you get 3 points immediately. And you get the ability on it.
Okay, the ability on it is advanced
One Kodama
or
and
take a token.
Oh, or yeah.
Looks like a slash. So I'll take a token, a pip, and then I can construct it, right?
Which one?
And construct that one,
Nice.
which gives me a 3 pip.
Up there, yeah.
Gives me a
3 pip amulet.
Yeah, it's very nice. Marvellous. Is that me done? Think it is me done.
Rotate board or anything else. As part of my action, my last action, should trigger a building.
You should have triggered a building. Which one did you want to trigger?
I can trigger a building as well. But
And you can trigger a building as well.
go ahead.
Very quickly. Because you get a victory point as well. So Arthur takes a VP and I'll take a
So
Saki.
when you placed that one, you did that. Arthur gets a VP.
And I'll take
Right.
a Saki.
And then when you did this one, you get one of those.
Very nice. Just a few.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
it's my actual turn. Okay.
Yes, I like that festival card. Where do we get more?
So whenever you do
Oh
either
yeah,
of
yeah,
those
yeah,
two
yeah,
things,
yeah. But get enlightened or
so it's actually
vision.
not easy to get.
Not
them.
that straightforward. No.
I'm going to cross the river.
Although you had about
I shall cross the Rubicon.
8 or 9 of them last game.
I'm
The
going
vision
to
ones.
take. This one.
I took 5 extra ones. Yeah.
So I'm starting my trail down here.
So you are.
I will now use the 2 and go here. So I can take either a dragonfly or a spirit. I will take a dragonfly and I will use that building and get one of these tokens. Okay, that's me done.
Right. So, basically going to deploy a dice.
Oh, I know what I should do.
Yeah. What buildings have we got there? Is this one that's at the
That
leaf
is a
symbol?
green building
With
and
a
that is
leaf
a
symbol.
grey building.
With a leaf symbol, yeah?
Leaf symbol? Yes, a kind of wheat
Yeah.
farming building.
Okay, yeah, grain. Yeah, okay. And it lets you move Kodami stuff. It's not
Well, so far we've had one person in the chat who says that they use the basic version and nobody else has said anything. So So
Yeah, I think I am going to do this. Right, so I'm going to do a building. Now, if I do a 4-strength building, I get a discount.
yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use my 3 pip
Amulet.
thing to boost this dice to a 4. And then I'm going to place it. Where's it gone?
So are you aware that you won't be able to cross the river with both of those dice?
No. But I'm glad you may be aware of that.
Andrew says they've always used the advanced version. Okay.
I will instead do a different thing. I think I will go here
3 movement points.
for 3 movement points. Yeah, so I've got some awakened pilgrims. This is legit. Is this the only thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
It doesn't really matter. This is nearer to me. No, it doesn't matter. So I could go. That's 1.
Yep.
2. I could actually.
You could go there.
Do that. Or I could go 1, 2, 3. But I can't cross there because I haven't got the thing.
Plus, that would be a 4th movement point.
And it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking ahead, really. No, I will enlighten myself.
Okay. So you gain 3 points immediately.
And another.
And a level 1
another
amulet.
1 pip.
And
I
you get a new festival card.
Yeah, so that was a sudden attraction. This goes into my hand, my other hand. And is that me done? I think it is. Oh, where did I go?
Do you want a dragonfly?
Well, I've already got 1, but what's left?
These 2.
Can't read the icons.
Both of them are draw a vision card and get a resource.
Yeah. Okay, and the cost is a resource. Yeah.
Yeah. You want Bob or Bob?
Are they the same?
Maybe.
Sorry, I can't really make it.
They're exactly the same.
Yeah, then I don't care.
Okay.
Have
Bob.
to pay for that though.
Yep.
I would.
And I get either a point or an amulet. I'll take an amulet.
And then we'll look at my card. Oh, right. A non-pronounceable word.
Okay. Bob.
Yep.
What the hell does that mean?
Here. I will move 1. I'm going to move
Oh, I see.
him to here.
So 3 points.
3 points. Just one. When we go to these locations and take the buildings, do we do the buildings before we do the action?
You can use the building before the action or the action before the building.
Brilliant.
You could even use the action to build a building and then use that building.
Him. And
1 movement point.
yep, I moved him onto there.
Oh, you moved on to there,
So
you get a resource.
Yep, and I'll take a rock.
I'm going to place this here to unlock that and get a Saki.
I am going to. Sorry, it's my go, yeah? I think.
Yes,
You're done, right?
Paul's done.
I'm going to place this dice, and based on the previous experience, I'm going to place it over here. It's only a 2.
Adrian says, yeah, advanced version, the die has to be higher. And if somebody places a 6, you have to also place a 6 with an amulet, but it doesn't actually turn it into a 7.
I'll place it there, and I will get a wood. And sadly, there's no building there to activate.
Okay. Right, I'm going to place this one here. So I'm going to take myself a wood from the building, which gets you a VP.
So you're going to choose that building, yeah, and then you get to build.
Yep, so I spend a wood to build. I will build the level 1 building there, please.
Diagonally stripy line thing,
That's
whatever
the one.
it is, yeah.
Which is a... what's the colour?
Great.
Grey.
So it's either there, or there.
Build it there.
Didn't forget about up there.
Which gets me moving on here, which gets me a resource of my choice.
Oh, yes.
And I will take another Saki. And I'm done.
It's interesting you went there, because I'm about to put that there. So I get a level 1 amulet. I draw 2 of these. And if I choose one to keep, which I'm going to do at this stage in the game, totally choosing that one, then in addition to that, I get one of these. And then I'm going to use the building, and I'm going to get a rock, and you get a point.
Yay.
But I get a rock. That's amazing. Now, I'm going to go for this one. Because I think I'm probably going to be able to do that more than I'm going to be able to do any of these. Rocktastic. Okay.
Right, I'm going to cross the river. I'm going to cross the river here. It reduces to a 1.
Interesting. Ooh.
And which one do I want? I'm going to take this one, which starts the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I play my festival cards. Kimbap. When I cross the river, I can move the dice at any hill. So I'm actually moving this one to here to take him.
Interesting. Yeah, because these are hills, aren't they?
Yep.
That could almost be a red card, because you could really mess up somebody's plans. Interesting. Because I'm about to cross the river here, and I wouldn't have been able to if you'd have gone there.
I was tempted with that.
So I'm actually going to take this.
I thought you couldn't go across the river twice with the same colour dice. Wasn't that what you said when I wanted to move there?
No, it's because there's already one there. You were going to put another dice there. So what I was saying is you wouldn't be able to cross the river with both of those dice because there's only one space.
It's because the space is blocked.
Space is blocked.
So if that wasn't there, I could.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
It
I
was literally
misunderstood.
saying there was only one space available left for you.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. My dice are rubbish values for next round, but I've got this. So, rough point.
Yeah,
We're all good.
we're covered.
We are all good.
So it looks like I am going to cross the river. Any question is, do I care where? What the hell is this one again?
We're both passing, so
Oh,
on you?
nice to go.
Oh, you still got a dice, yeah.
So this actually activate a dice, and
I think it is activate one of your dice,
you get
either a dragonfly or a spirit.
either a dragonfly or a spirit.
Yeah.
And you can also discard it for 2 points per
Per
constructed thing.
yeah,
Constructed
Per
spirit.
set. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks slightly interesting.
it's what I used in the last game. I got 10 points for it because I had five of these.
The alternative is pick up that one. Gives me 2 movement. Or this one. I'm going to end up doing all of these things anyway, I think. Well, actually, I don't have to do all of them for various reasons that will become apparent. So the question is, which is the least bad of those? Most worse of those options. This one. No, I'm already across the river there. Okay. I will cross the river here.
So 3 goes down to a 2.
Indeed it does. Which I can't find. Whoops. No. And then, do I want that card? Or do I want the other thing? So this is get a vision card, get a rock.
Place a pilgrim next to a rock. Get a rock.
Yeah.
Move a Kadama up by 1.
Yeah, I think.
You get to do any 2 different
Yeah, I
ones.
think maybe at this stage I will do this option, and I'll place a pilgrim next to a rock, which is going to be this one, maybe.
Okay. Pilgrim goes to sleep.
Indeed they do.
It's hard work worshipping rocks.
And then I get to do another thing, and the other thing I think will be a vision card.
Okay.
What's that one? I get to keep one of these, is that right?
You may.
Make it one. Yeah, okay. So that looks doable. Doable. Ooh. That makes no difference. Okay, I shall keep this one. Now I think, don't you get...
Because you've kept one, you get a festival card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Okay,
You're done.
I'm going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
It's my first play, and I'll take a level 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm done. I pass.
Back to me. I am going to cross the river. Now, do I want one of those cards? Do I want to do another thing? I can see somewhere. So I could use that. Oh no, I need to get on it. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so you
immediately.
move on to it.
Yeah. No, I think I'll do the other thing. So I'll move across the river and I will play a blue card.
He says, when you cross the river.
Which says, when moving your player counter to a Bitoku card.
That's this.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, I misunderstood. All right. Well, I won't do that. I'll do a more regular thing. I will take this. Now that goes into my
Into your
deck.
hand.
It's your hand.
Oh, hand, yeah, okay.
Where is your hand?
It is this thing, I think.
No, you haven't got
Where's
it.
your deck?
That's your deck.
Sorry.
You haven't got a hand.
I've got no cards in hand, so
Yeah,
it's
so
in my
that-
hand.
that
Yeah,
should be
okay.
your hand.
That's my new hand. Yeah.
You can have a discard pile somewhere.
Discard piles there.
Your draw deck's there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Rob.
Bypass.
I pass.
I am passing. 'Cause I
Okay,
have
so we move on to autumn.
Right.
So in autumn, Rob becomes the new first player. And that's autumn done.
Clockwise.
And now we do winter.
Clockwise. Into winter.
Guardians return home.
Yeah, in spring.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not the end of the year yet.
In
Okay.
spring.
So Guardians come home.
You choose where you place them.
You do?
Yeah.
The Spirit's Virtue. Everybody with 5 or more yokai cards may burn a card to get their points indicated on the bottom of the
Right,
card.
6. I'll burn 1 to get 3.
And I'll burn 1 to get 3,
3.
which
1,
will
2, 3.
be that one.
Your remaining yokai cards
No.
go to the discard pile.
Will be that one. So where are we putting burn cards?
Over here.
Did I get 3 or
He's done
I did,
it,
yeah.
He's done it already.
you done it? Okay.
So the yokai say farewell. So
Yep.
your 2 yokai cards go to your discard pile. The Great Spirit takes a step forward.
So wait. So I got a blue card here. It's playable in the winter.
Yeah, we're now in the winter.
When you play the Spirit's Virtue.
That was when you burnt a card.
Okay, well this is just now.
Yeah.
Instead of scoring one of the 3 cards on the player board, which was 3, you may score one of the cards you have in your hand or in your discard pile, as long as you respect the limit.
Maybe they're saving that for later.
Yeah,
when
no, I
you-
agree. I
yeah.
agree. I won't do that now. Yep.
So the Great Spirit takes a step forward. Arthur or Rob. And now Snow in the Forest. That's why I'm reading out the thematic names, because we have cards that trigger
That
at
reference
certain
option.
points.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So Snow in the Forest, we prepare for the next game round. So that disappears. All of these cards go, and we get new cards.
Right. So we draw up to.
Not yet. That's
Not quite,
fine. We're
okay.
just replenishing the board.
Map.
If you want to do the
Yeah.
yokai cards, we'll do these. Four more buildings. 1, 2. Red, red, blue and grey. Okay, year 2, spring. Draw so that you now have 4 cards in hand. Shuffling your 1 discard pile if necessary. Finn says you may not perform a building action from a building you just built this turn. Oh, thank you.
Oh, we read that you could do. We checked that in the previous.
Well, I thought, okay. If that's in the rules, thank you very much for that. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, but it does say that you can do the forest action and the building action in any order. So that's why I therefore assumed that you could.
Oh, so you couldn't build it and immediately use it.
Yeah, I think I did that once last time.
Because I've got the first printing of the rulebook. I don't know if they changed it. Constructing buildings. When you construct a building, you do all of this stuff. Yeah, let me know whereabouts it is. Yeah, Mark says he comes across that time as well. Okay.
So I've probably got one more resource than I should have, because I think I did that there.
Do you want to pop a resource back there?
Not really, but okay.
Page 9. PDF file from BGG. So let's have a look to see if the PDF file is the same as mine. Building actions. Whereabouts on page 9? Because I'm on page 9. If there are any buildings in the inhabited area attached to the forest region at the moment in which you place the die, you may use the action shown on one of the buildings.
All right, so I could have done that action, but that's irrelevant. Okay.
If you perform a building action on a building that was constructed by another player, they get it. Yeah. Okay, so that kind of infers that it has to have already been there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which sounds reasonable.
Oh no, it says here, in the things to consider, you may not perform a building action from a building you just built this turn. There you go.
Okay.
It's in the purple box. Thank you. Thank you, chat.
Okay. Off we go with me.
What are these? What are these? Oh yeah, these. I've got to discard down to 3. And then you get to draw one after you've done the thing. Right,
so
okay.
It goes down to 3, then I drew 1 up.
Oh, do I want that? Do I want that? I think I need that. I need that to do that. So I need that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Discard that one.
I'm going to discard... Okay, right, we're good. Mark is asking, is this all 3 modules? Yes, it is. So obviously the cards is the first module, but the extra yokai cards and the extra rocks is the first module, and the second module is these extra lake tiles.
I will go here. Draw a card, which means I draw that card from my discard bar because
that's your only card, yeah.
I will then do I get my bonus movement, so I'm going to move this program along to here. On Zens, he activates, and I will build spending 1 stone to build that advanced red building.
This one.
And I'll stick it here.
So you move 2 spaces up here.
Thank you.
And you pop your building on it, and it activates on a 5.
Yep, but it gets you 3 resources.
3 resources.
But it gets me a VP and a green marker. So,
kaboom.
Yum, yum, yum.
I dream of having a 5 dice.
That's the many markers you've got. You can get them easily.
Oh, yeah.
Got them lovely amulets.
Might have uses for them. Not me next to
It's
them.
me next.
Yep.
Okay, so
we're going counterclockwise.
Yeah, I'm going to place this. Oh, I just realised something. Options. Blue and grey. Grey. Blue. Right. I'm going to place Nezumi here. Unlock that dice, and I'm going to take a crystal. crystal I'm going to take is this free one because I'm a cheapskate. So every time I place a pilgrim on an enlightened, illuminated space, I gain 2 points. That goes there, that goes there, that did that, I'm done. Monica's here. Hi, Monica. And Greg as well. Monica said, learned this game just a week or so ago. What do you think of it, Monica? It's very good.
I'm going to play a Nezumi, a mouse with a hammer. Does it matter where he goes? It matters a bit. Okay, so it's going to go here, which will unlock that dice, and I'm going to build a building. I'm going to build a building which costs a stone.
Which one are you building?
I'm going to build that red building. Put it there.
So that moves you 2 up on here.
Back to me. Right. I shall go here.
With a 3.
Yes. I shall go 1, 2, which completes this one. So,
So gets you 2 points.
2 points.
And gets you the gate,
Yep.
which is one of those,
And
and a Kadama.
number increase in my. What does this one mean?
Place a pilgrim next to a rock.
Next to a rock. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'll move up on this one, and I'll do.
Place a
that.
pilgrim next
So
to a
one of
rock.
One of my woken up pilgrims can go here.
Okay.
So he now falls asleep. Right. Before I forget again, because I've got to do it repeatedly, I'm going to use one of the buildings.
Yeah.
So it's either take a dragonfly
Take a dragonfly,
and
or
give
give me a point or an amulet.
or take any of the resources and give you a
Give
point.
Arthur.
I think I'll take the first dragonfly.
This one,
That one
which
here.
gets you a
Get
resource.
a resource anyway.
And I will take
I will take
an
an
amulet.
stone.
It's the one with the most amulets that wins, I think.
Pop in.
New rule.
So that's take one of. That's one of those, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah, one of those and
Once it's
one
connected.
resource. Yep. Just to check out action event this time because I forgot to do. Yeah, so I've taken one of the buildings.
Done that.
Done my 2 movements. That's it. Thank you.
I place that. I unlock the die. I gain 1 movement point, which will move me onto there. Gets me 4 points. And I get to place a rock or send a pilgrim. So if I move up on here, I'm going to get a rock. And I'm already at 2. I know you two are probably going to want this. Because you're both building red buildings. But also, what's the situation with characters? Let's take... Who did I burn? Burn Kitsune. I'm going to take this one. So I played a card, I got a movement point, I moved my player token, I got the points, I got the rock, done.
Right, so I'm going to play this fox with horns and Kitsune, which unlocks the dice, gives me a jade or a sake. I will take the sake. Done.
These. Let us play.
And Rob, you can now start there.
That's it. Yep. I'm going to place this one here. Up one. I will pay a couple of sake to take that winter
one?
one. Yep.
You get 3 immediate points.
3 immediate points, please.
And you get to unlock a dice and get an amulet.
Look a die, take an amulet, and then I'll immediately play these together,
Mhm.
which gets me a new resource of my choice, which will be a wood. 2 of those, and if I keep one, I get to take the.
If you keep one, you get to take a festival card as well.
Yeah, I'll take that one. And me a festival card, please. Thank you very much. Oh, nice.
Right. So. Now that is interesting. Very interesting. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost this up to a 6. Put it here. So I get to do a building and a crystal, and I get a discount of 1 on one of those things.
Okay.
I will take the discount of 1 on this crystal here. And then I will pay a stone to build my second building, which will be, what do I want? Either of these. Let's have that one. Where do we want it? Well, do we put it where nobody else has gone? Sure. Do I put it there? No, let's put it there. So that gets me 1 up on this track. And then because I placed a die here, I can do either of these 2 things. That's a bit rubbish. So let's do this one. I'll have a resource. Arthur gets a point. I'm going to take some... I'm going to take some wood. Yep, that's me done.
Okay, Arthur.
What's the cheapest of those spirits?
This is a red fiery one.
So no, I mean, what's the build cost? It's
Jade.
Just a jade.
Jade for a point. That's Saki for a point. So these 2 are
Relatively cheap.
the same.
Yeah,
just slightly different resource costs.
Okay, I will play Shin Okami. Slightly wasteful in a sense. Ready's the dice. And then I can choose either of the dragonfly or the spirit thing. I'll choose a spirit thing.
These are all red.
Really matter. I'll take the cheapest one. Well, yeah, okay. The end one.
Jade?
Yeah.
You get a point.
And I will construct.
We go set.
One of those.
But you get the bonus for the spirit when you took it.
Right, which is a resource and
Resource or an amulet.
Resource or an amulet. Right, okay, so I'll take another jade.
And then now that you've joined them,
Yeah.
you get a resource and
And a festival card. So I'll get a resource.
a vision card.
I think
And the vision card gets you a festival card.
I'm going to have
If
a
you take it.
stone. And then I can potentially take one of these.
Hey Scott, thank you for joining in. It says
So
nice
that's-
table hog. It's actually less so than other games that we've played.
Is doable. And this one
Yeah, it fits quite easily onto this. I've even zoomed the camera in a little bit, which I normally can't do.
is doable and is worth more points. So I'll do that one.
We can't quite see
Discarding that.
that one. You're going to put them
Okay.
there.
And I get a festival card because it was
Because you took one of these cards.
Yeah.
Right, Rob, you'll go.
Yes. I'm going to make this a 6 using 5 points from there.
Sixes are strong.
Yep. It's going to go here.
I have tofu. You shall be fearful.
Okay.
So, first things first, I get to take any 3 resources I like. So
You're going to use that building first.
Yeah.
So 3 resources.
So, 1 sake, definitely. And then, let's
Is this burnt and gone?
take sake and a jade.
And then the forest action is a dragonfly and a spirit. You get a discount of 1 on either of them.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 sake to take that red one.
Getting you 1 point.
Or I can spend a sake and a jade. And then 1 resource gets me
For
5.
5 points.
Yeah, well actually I'll spend a sake and a jade, but
With the discount of 1,
to
so
get
5
5 points from that one. Which gets me him, who comes with an immediate +1 when I get the +1 marker.
Yep.
Then I'll spend the other sake to take the dragonfly on the left.
This one?
The furthest one, yep. Immediately complete the set.
Yep.
Which lets me move one of my pilgrims to this location, one of these locations at a discount.
And a discount. Yeah.
And he will go in there.
Yeah, nice. He goes to sleep.
Yep, his pilgrim has been all pilgrimized out. Done. Done.
Done.
Done. Done. Done. Done.
Well. Well, indeed.
Well.
Let's boost the 1 to a 2. Put it here. Get Jade. And then use my building to get 2 points. Simples.
Okay.
Yes. I am going to deploy a dice. I am going to deploy a it's a 3 using a counter thing. I'm going to place it there. And that gives me 2 movement points. I'll use another counter.
Make it 4.
Yeah. Gives me
3 movement points.
Right, 3 movement points. So 1, which gives me 3 VP and yes, another dragonfly. Oh. Do they cost anything?
This one doesn't.
Oh, that one then. Right, that was 1 point. I've got 2 points of movement left. Yes, so I'm going to put another pilgrim out. I think. I'm going to put him out here. 1, 2, and then I can use a building. So I could either take 2 resources,
or a dragonfly, and I get something.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 resources.
Thought you might.
I haven't got any wood. And I haven't got any stone. Oh, I've got stone. I haven't got any wood, and I'll take the stone anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm crossing the river.
So 6 gets down to a 3.
Yeah, that's the one bit of pain. I'm taking this one and popping it here.
Oh, sorry. And then when moving your card. Oh, no, I'm happy with that. Okay, fine.
Well, that opens up other possibilities now, which weren't there a minute ago. So, except that's not even unlocked yet. Don't look at placing that. I'll put a card here. So this, I think, is wood or stone, 2 of them, or a building or a crystal.
Yeah, I reckon so. 1 wood, 2 stone. 2 stone seems a lot better than 1 wood though.
Well, no, it's
Oh, it's 2
a
items.
wood or a stone, 2
Either
of,
times 2. Okay.
I think,
Could it
or a
be?
building or a crystal.
Yeah, really should have that in brackets or something. To make it
Yeah.
ambiguous.
Rats.
Oh, no, I've got the rats.
Took the wrong resources. Should have taken a stone. Never mind. I will now take 2 stone. And I unlock the dice. And that is me done.
Be pleased with this. Because I'm going to deploy a dice to here, but I might want to boost it.
Yeah.
In fact, I could spend a pip to boost it to get a pip. Oh no, but I need to
Yeah,
boost
but
it
then
to do
it
what I
becomes
want to do.
2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll boost it by 1.
Yeah, use that to get the amulet back.
Yeah, so I get it back. And I will
Dragonfly or a spirit.
take a spirit, which
It costs you 1 Saki.
costs a Saki. Okay.
You get a point. You immediately get an amulet or a resource.
Yeah, I'm torn actually, but I'll take the Saki because you never know when you need some Saki.
And then are you going to join it?
Yeah.
What are you going to join it to?
Potentially, this gives me a crystal with a discount too. Oh, mind you, they're rubbish crystals, aren't they? What do they do? Unlock dice. Oh, mind you, it's not all bad. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Or I could do this movement thing. No, actually, I think I will do this. So I think I get a crystal with a discount of 2.
Yeah, which is basically get 1 for
Get
free.
1 for free. Okay, and they're both the same. So
No,
oh no,
that's
that's both the
pink.
same.
That's
They're
purple.
not the same.
Yeah,
Ah.
completely different.
So the pink triggers when you play a card,
Card.
the purple triggers at the start of the
Yeah,
Start of
and-
each
and
season and at the end of the game.
And as the effect, it will free up a.
Yeah, well, they always free up.
However, for reasons that will become clear, I will take the purple one, not
Well,
the pink one.
that's the obvious one. Yeah.
Oh, that frees up a thing anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Is that
It
everything?
gives you the jump at the start of each round because you start
Yeah.
with an unlocked die.
Well, it's better than that because.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to move this one across the river to here. I choose to take this one.
Mhm.
So I'll take one of the rocks. I'll take the purple and red one. That's
The spirit one. Yeah.
purple and red spirit one, which has to go here. And then I'll take another one of these. Thank you.
Lars is in the chat. How's the expansion going? It's going good.
Mm.
We will give our full thoughts at the end of the video.
I'll take that one.
But considering that Bitoku was my favourite game of 2021, I am enjoying it.
Can that be part of a?
It can be part of a set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So 1 set, 2 set, plus that one.
Yeah, that's
plus
fine.
2 resources, plus that one. Yeah, that's fine.
And 2 buildings.
Yep, which I've already got.
I have a festival card.
Thank you very much.
And you're all done. I can't go there and do the thing that I was going to do because that doesn't work now. But I could go there instead. That's a bit rubbish. So let's not do that. Let's spend a pip to upgrade that to a 2. And let's go here. Because using your own buildings is always good. I get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a wood or a jade. Well, let's have a wood. Done.
So I think I'll possibly be a bit casual about where I put that, but okay, I'll live with it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Can I place a dice? Not. one complete easily.
went in the wrong place. But then again, I couldn't have done that because you've gone there, so that didn't work. Ah, yeah. It's very tight, these number of spaces.
So I think I'm going to cross the river.
Mm-hmm.
That goes to a 1.
2 becomes a 1.
Now, do I want that card or do I want the other thing? Oh. Ah. Very good mountains available. Answer yes. Okay, I'll do the other thing, which is get a mountain and deploy a.
Actually, so I said we didn't need to use these.
It might help.
We still don't need to use these. No,
Should we-
because one card has gone missing, therefore we knew what you did. Neither of the cards have gone missing, therefore we knew what. Yeah, no, you can work it out.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
So,
know whether much makes it a bit faster.
So give me the-
instant glance rather than having to calculate each time. Particularly with a very busy board. So.
yeah.
So you did that.
So if you give me the end mountain, please.
This one?
Yeah. Which I'll place in the obvious position. And then I'll deploy a pilgrim. Does he cost a wood?
Not if you put it on one of the 2 leftmost spaces.
Okay.
And then he goes to sleep. No cards. Okay.
Very good.
We done?
Yeah.
Right, I'll play my Nazumi. I think I'll pay 1 wood to build that last
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Where are you
Crystal.
building it? It's water building.
Oh, no, crystal.
Oh, sorry. This one.
Yep.
Pink crystal.
That's right.
Yep.
I'll put it here. Wake him up.
Hmm. Should have gone there. Right, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do 2 different things.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is going to be this. It's going to be that. So because I've got that, I get 2 points.
Yep.
And I get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my second of those 4 things, I don't want to do that or that. Do I want to do that? Actually, I do want to do that. Let's place this little fella here. Spending a jade. Okay.
Right, so I think I was a bit careless when I put that dice down. I sort of was conscious trying to put them to the left, but it's important to control the positioning. Do you mind if I consider to place it in the other spot? I think the only.
What do you mean?
This one.
It doesn't matter.
That's irrelevant.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
So we can go to there.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
okay, I
It's
misunderstood
an
again.
area. They're not directly linked.
All right, fine. So that reduces the 3. And what do I want? Conscious of running out of yokai cards, so maybe I should take the yokai.
Well, you need to have 5 in order to
Yeah.
burn 1 each round.
Yeah. So take the yokai card. That comes into hand, right?
Comes into hand, yes.
Right. Okay. And we'll go here.
Mhm.
Remembering this time to actually use the building, which I forgot to do previously.
Oh, is that in that area?
It's in that area.
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
That last spirit one, please.
Wow. Got all your rocks.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Well, it's interesting because we've got multiple ways of getting rocks in this game that suddenly
Another
they've.
one of these.
They'll
Yeah.
run out. They're precious
And I'll
commodity.
take
I
two-
gave you one of those.
Yep.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay, that was that.
Yep. And I'll take
You
two.
get 2 of these.
To them. Thank you very much. So. We can't use the same one each time. You said.
Correct.
The same things. So.
With the weird exception of the spirits.
Oh, okay. So that could use the same spirit
Correct.
as that. Okay. If that could use the same spirit as that, and that means you've moved at least one.
You've
step
moved at
forward
least one space. Yeah.
and have crystal. I'll take that one because I've already done it again. So it'll take me another festival. Thank you very much.
Want to go?
Yeah. A good arm with the little dumpling things on.
These are Kadamas, yeah.
Thank you. Interesting.
So many options. So many options. Let's move the 2 across the river to become a 1, and let's take the Bitoku card.
I go, right.
Simple terms.
Okay, so I think I have to do 1 or 2 things. So I can go there, but I won't get the benefit of the thing, yeah, because I won't have a value 6.
But you can use the building.
I can use the building. We are. So that's not very attractive. The alternative is to go here, which is significantly more attractive.
There will get you first in turn order. There or there will get you second.
And apparently a rock.
And that is the last rock. Now, I hadn't realised that.
What, in the game?
Yeah.
I know.
Rocks do not get replenished.
Oh, well, okay, you've now convinced me.
It's because that building has come out.
So let's come out here. I'll go here. I'll go first place. I'll take 2 picks.
Take a level 2 amulet, and do you want the rock?
I do.
Okay, there you go. Have a rock.
These are
All the
full.
rocks are gone.
Potentially a useful rock. Oh, can I put it there? No.
I don't think you can. I think the rocks have to go.
I think you're probably
In order,
right. At least
from left to right?
logically as a part, isn't it? I think.
Rob,
Otherwise, your second rock
you
would
have
go
to
down there.
pass.
you're all done. I can cross the river with this one, but it would go down to a 3.
Which is probably better than not crossing the river.
And I will take the. Well, I mean, that card is really nice, actually. That's that and that. Sure. Arthur, anything else? You're all done?
I think I'm done.
Okay,
yes.
we move to autumn. We weren't even in split summer. There you go, autumn.
Yeah, terrible.
Third order.
I am first, I believe.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
down second.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we move on to winter. So, Guardians return home. Okay. The Spirit's Virtue.
Okay, I have
I'm going to get rid of this one.
got at least 5 cards.
Okay, Spirit's Virtue. So I might have a card I can play here.
1, 2,
3.
Yep, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll
3
burn
points.
my Shinokami. Thank you.
3 points.
3 points.
Arthur.
So I will play a Hobbag
A what?
Juk.
If you can't pronounce it correctly, you don't get any points.
Hobbag Juk. Which looks like some kind of stumpling soup or something. Anyway, when you play the Spirit's Virtue during the Winter Praise, you instead of scoring one of the 3 cards on the player board,
Mm-hmm.
well, that is worth 6 points. You may score one of the cards you have in your hand or in your discard pile, as long as you respect the limit of having 5 cards in your deck and discard pile in hand. So yes, I have a Habakuchi, whatever. What's it called? It is.
So you
So I'm going to score.
play that.
Yeah, play
So
that.
that's gone.
I'm going to score.
Dumpling soup.
Yeah, I'm going to score dumpling soup. Where's it gone? Oh, yes, it's right. Kitsune. So I think this is.
Add the
Two-
2
two
value of
dice.
your dice together.
So I choose not to add the 1 and the 3. I add the 3 and the 3.
Yeah. You could wait and then be higher next time.
I know, but.
Yeah, you on it? 6
6
points.
points. Yeah.
2, 3,
And then this
5,
card
6. That's burnt. It's gone.
is burnt out again.
Right, that was the Spirit's Virtue. The yokai say farewell. Bye-bye.
Bye, yokai.
The Great Spirit takes a step. Snow in the forest. So we get rid of these. Get some new cards. Then round 3.
Pause.
Not round 3. Special secret stuff.
More power at any time during the winter phase. Place your counter in the first position on the turn order track.
Shocking.
And move one Kodama forward 1 space. So I'll move my Kodama forward on this track, please.
This one.
Yep.
Which means you get 1 point for every crystal you currently
I
have.
currently have 3 crystals.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
So what's interesting about these new tiles
Yes.
is it's every time you reach that space. So if somebody else were to move you back and then you move forward, they're not going to.
Great.
Yes, that's a subtlety that I
Cool.
appreciate.
It does say each time you reach a space.
Right, so we're allowed to put cards out. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to do these?
Oh, sorry, yep. Chagny, Kamakoto,
And then it will be spring. Wow.
Chagny,
One.
and a Ray.
And discard one of these. And these are wild card for the purposes of Ikawuru stones that give.
We're picking up cards now, yeah?
We are drawing up to drawing so that you have 4 and then discarding 1.
Yeah, so I draw my 4, discard, and then pick it up again.
And then pick it
so
up.
I just have all 4 of my cards.
Iwakuru rock, that's it. Whatever an Iwakuru rock is, I don't know. But
Oh, do we need to keep track of our own independent cards for in-game scoring?
no, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Michael's comment.
So we should be keeping them for end-game scoring. I thought you got rid of them. We got rid of them in the game this afternoon.
Stones and stuff.
I'll tell you what, it'd be very handy to keep them. Because
Well,
I've got a card that
yeah, thank you very much. If that is the rule,
I've been avoiding playing a card I want to play because
I seem to remember now. You place them face down under your thing, and they're still worth points to the end.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we played it wrong this afternoon. Right.
yes,
So these are all
Well,
mine.
well, we played it wrong in several ways.
If you make a mistake in this afternoon's pool,
We made a number of mistakes in the game this
Yes.
afternoon. So
We played the very relaxed
because
one.
I know I'm the 2 I played.
well, that's my colour. That's your
Exactly,
colour,
it's one's my
and that's
colour.
your colour.
I had another-
That's
I had
also
a
my
second one
colour.
with my colour. There it is, the Shinokai. There we are.
Okay, Arthur, can you remember what the second one you got rid of was?
Can I see what the...
It was the 2 dice added together.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Okay, well that changes everything. I'm just going to put them.
Under...
I think
I'll put them here. I think you're supposed to put them here. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you can bring them out for in-game scoring.
I'll put them there. Because that means you can discard a card that you were particularly collecting,
Well, that's my issue.
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
do in the first game. Because
I-
Pete,
I have
destroyed
cards
a card
I'd
that-
really like to play.
Thank you
I'm
for
still
that.
at least
Yep.
points.
Whoops. Nice work, Michael.
Well, that transforms things
anyway.
Okay.
positively. Lee.
So, which of these do I want?
Oh,
To...
which stage are we at now? We haven't passed the
We're in-
crystal.
We're in spring.
Yeah, we haven't passed the crystal bit yet, have we?
We're about to do that. Once you've done your cards, you can do your
Cards
crystal.
done. Right, well, I'm going to play another blue card.
I think I forgot to get 2 points for. No, did I get 2 points for that?
2 points for it. Oh, you know.
I think I did.
thought
I
you
think I
had.
did.
Yeah, pretty sure you had.
Right, definitely keeping that one. Definitely keeping that one. Do we like gribbly, red-eyed caterpillars or purple wolves? Sorry, Mr. Gribbly Caterpillar. You're getting discarded. Right, and then purple crystals, I haven't got any.
Right, purple crystals. I'm playing a kimchi card. It was Korean. Anyway, when reaping the fruits of your purple crystals, get twice the benefit indicated. I will have 2 unlocked dice.
Okay,
Give me that one.
interesting.
That one.
Super powerful if you've got lots of purple crystals.
Yeah. Good
Right.
to go.
I think we're good to go. Summer. So we move on to summer.
Yep. It's now summer of year 3, so we're cracking along. I'm going to pop my Nazumi here. So it
Unlock the
unlocks
dice.
that. He moves along 1, getting me 3 VPs and a level 2. And then I shall take that pink crystal for free, please.
This one?
Now, the one who's going to go here, wake up that other pilgrim.
Arthur.
Yeah. Now, I think. What colour buildings have we got? We've got any
We have blue, grey, green, grey.
blue, grey, green, grey, and blue is the water blue, or is it different?
Yes. It's got the water drop on.
And its benefit is
Draw a card.
poorish. The green, sorry, the green one, the one with the sheaf
Green one?
of corn or whatever it is.
Mhm.
That was, yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to deploy a activated dice, which is going to go to
Yeah.
somewhere up and build a building, which is going to be that one. Oops, that one. Do I want to boost it? Probably not. So build a building or a crystal. I will build the green build. Or can I do this? Yes.
You need
I
a stone
can.
and a wood.
Fully equipped with stone and wood.
Where do you want it to go?
I could boost it by 1. I get a discount, do I?
Yes.
Yes, I'll do that then. Yeah.
Boost it to a 4.
Yeah.
Which gives you a discount of 1 thing.
So I'll pay with the stone.
Where's it going?
No,
Here,
that's
here, here,
I should have thought
here,
that,
or
actually.
here.
Can I look at it?
It's going to move you 1 up in that area.
So it could go over there, which would get me get me on the scoring track. Could play it here, same argument. Play it here, same argument. Well, what is that? Remind me what that is?
So this is, if you are here,
Okay, that's a long way off.
then at the end of the game, you can score one of your Yokai cards.
Or I could go here, which will also get me on that track. Oh, what the hell? I'll place it here. I'm not sure it matters.
Move you
Usually.
1 up on here. And you pop a building on it. Right, me.
Yes.
So, I don't have any of that or that. But I do have that. So, I'm going to play Kappa.
Oh, I should have discarded one of these, shouldn't I?
Should have done. So you should have 3 Yokai
Yeah.
cards in hand, unless you had a draw. So I'm going to gain 2 movement points. The first movement point is I'm going to move that to there.
Discard that one.
Which gets me 2 points. And 2 what's it movement things. So let's have both of them on here. Then the other movement point is going to go to there. So that goes to sleep. I get 2 points for that and 2 points for that. So I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get one of these. And I also get one of those. So that's the 2 movement points done. Then I place a pilgrim around a stone. And I think I'm going to place it here. And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to make this 3 or 4 using one of those. And I will go to here. So, do I want a dragonfly?
Interesting.
Do I want any 2 resources? whilst I think about that, I'm going to use my 3 movement points to bring on a new pilgrim
Mhm.
and go
So we can start there,
1,
and he can cross the bridge.
2.
I'm going to play a card that says the bridge collapses
Yep.
and the pilgrim dies in a torrential flood.
And he comes back as an angry ghost. And
Yep.
Pilaf, when you cross a bridge in the path of wisdom, if the first bridge you gain 1 resource, your choice, gain 2 VPs. So I gain
2 VPs.
2 VPs for me,
What if it was the second bridge?
2 resources and 3 VPs.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I'm just not sure I'm going to reach that, but I am definitely reaching that. So I will take myself a wood, the extra resource, and then my third movement, so it's 1, 2, 3. I get to here, which flips him face down.
4 points.
Get 4 points.
You get a level 2 amulet,
Level 2 amulets.
and it's an enlightened, illuminated space, so you get one of those.
Lovely, lovely.
Arthur. Illumination space.
Right, I am going to deploy activate a 3 dice there. I'm going to make it a 4 by spending a thing.
I was I haven't finished my turn.
Did you do?
I've got one of those
Yeah.
to do as well. I shall take myself a couple of sake as well.
Arthur, do you want an amulet or a point?
Amulet, please. I feel at some point I should start taking points, but right. So continuing my turn, I
Spent an amulet, turned a 3 to a
level
4.
4. I can build.
Build or take a crystal, and you get a
Build or
discount
take
of
a
1
crystal.
on whichever one of those you do.
So if I build a building, it's going to cost me essentially 1 stone. So I'll build a building. I'm going to build the blue one. Kind of assuming there's somewhere for it to go. Yes, there is.
There, or there.
Lots of places for it to go. It's not the most wonderful of benefits. Okay, well, I'll place it here. And I get a movement on the Kodama, I think.
Of that track, yeah.
Right, and then I could do one of those 2 buildings, which would give me a resource, which could be a stone. Well, interesting, I could activate on my own dice. Well, I shan't do that. Right, done.
Pilgrims on this don't be left to right. Do
Pilgrims?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's the rocks that have to go left to right.
I wasn't sure, but you said it with confidence, so I
Yeah.
believed you.
Sound like me.
If you wanted to check.
Yeah, that's
Or somebody in the chat might be able to tell us. I'm going to place Shin Ukami here. Unlock that. And now, do I want to use that fancy card that you gave me earlier on? Because it would allow me to do a forest action of value 3 somewhere where I normally can't. And I think I do.
It's a great card.
So I'm going to play that card. So instead of doing what's printed on there,
I'm going to grab it back. Oh no, I can't do that.
I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take this crystal at the cost of wood, which goes there. And I am also going to use that. So you get a point. And I'm going to take the wood back. And that's me done.
Yeah, rocks are left to right.
Rocks have to be placed left to right.
Pilgrims must be adjacent to an existing rock.
Makes, yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you not? Yeah.
All done?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to pop this one down here. Can't draw any cards, but I will spend 2 resources to take that 3rd crystal.
What are you doing? Oh yeah, this one.
Yep.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, the purple one.
The purple.
The one that synergizes with my victory point.
Yeah, yeah. You said the 3rd one. There's only 2.
So I meant the
The last one.
That is
the
going to
last one. Yeah.
So it's 2/3.
Right. So that unlocks. So that unlocks that. That unlocks that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
that
a
goes there.
purple goes there and wakes him up. I think that was me done.
Did you do that?
Yeah, didn't have any cards to draw.
Oh, and you've no discard power.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Only
Got it.
4 cards. So
Scott saying he just saw that Revive has an expansion. Yes, we've covered it on the channel. If you look on the channel from a couple of weeks ago, we covered the Revive expansion. Arthur.
Over to me. Right. Okay. I am going to play a Shin Okami. May as well put it there because it unlocks that. I'm going to do the get the spirit action. What
These aren't going as quick as they did a minute ago.
What can we get? Does that 1 second end give a movement?
This one?
Yeah. Okay. And that costs
Saki,
Yeah.
and then either a Jade or a Saki.
Is there what's the cheapest one? It's the one on the end, is it?
These.
So they're either a Saki or a Jade.
Yeah.
I'll spend a Saki on the end, on the one that will cost a Saki.
You get 1 point,
And then I can construct.
and you get either a Kodama movement or an amulet.
This could be any Kodami, could it?
Mm-hmm.
And this is before I construct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the Kodami movement, I think. Where am I not on the track?
On this one?
But I could get ahead there.
Being ahead here is irrelevant. It's just reaching here.
Oh, okay.
triggers.
Yeah, okay.
So
It's
that's
just
it.
totally different ending
Yeah.
scoring. Conditions I control for the lead. Lots of crystals. I've got lots of crystals there from that. Great. Yeah, put
Yeah,
me.
no end of game scoring for either of these two.
Okay. Right. Yeah, move me onto the track there. Yeah. So that was the Kodami movement. Then I'll construct this thing.
Yep. Which gets you... So you get 2 Kodama movements, and somebody else loses 1.
2 Kodami movements. So this thing gives you stuff, doesn't it? I'd get each into... Oh, there's no rocks available. There's never going to be rocks available.
No.
Go on, I'll go up to here.
So you get a resource.
Ah, but this is not scored. There's no...
No,
there
there
is.
is.
Yeah.
That is both. These two are just scored. Those 2 are triggers.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is scored
yeah.
and triggers.
So I'll take the Saki as my resource, and I'll move someone back.
Yeah, don't move Rob back on there.
Yeah, and we'll be back on that one.
So much of much.
Back on those. Yeah. Well, if you want to balance,
that
it would,
kind of helps.
it would
Well,
hurt.
if you
me,
move him back again, he'll get a free bonus when he moves up.
Yeah,
But that's also the one I'm currently beating you on. So.
yeah, it's much of a muchness injury. Go on. I will move purple back on this
This one?
Yeah. just to get some defensive depth, as it were. And that was what you done. Okay, fine.
Okay. Nezumi Imamushi, famous Jiro, which unlocks the dice, and I am going to construct a building, which costs me a stone and a wood. That's as far as I got thinking. Quite like this one. Yes, this one is rather nice. And it's going to go here, which moves me 2 up on here, which scores me 1 point for each crystal that I've got, so I get 3 points. And that's that in there. And I also get an amulet.
Okay. All good.
Placed the card, built the building, spent the stuff, put it on, got the points, did the thing. Yes.
Right.
My go, isn't it?
That's my Porter's finished. It's back to me.
Yeah, I went after you.
Right. 2, 4, 6. Let's make this one a 6, and it's going over here.
He's in with the 6 again.
In with the 6. So we will take this one
Mm-hmm.
and that one.
So you get a discount of 1 on this.
Yep. So I spend 2 Saki.
So you get 5 points. And you get a Kadama movement or an amulet.
Yep. So
So
immediately
5
5 points. They're all triggering together, so I'm just gonna. So I will take the Kodama movement up on that one, please.
This one?
Yep. Bringing me one closer, so that's the next one that scores me.
Yeah.
Bring him here, and that is me put a pilgrim on one of these, not paying the cost, so
Yeah.
he's going to go there. And then I will take 3 resources. Which 3 resources do I want? Yeah, from that building, 3 resources of my choice. Do my last action. Let's take a wood, a stone, and a Saki.
Done?
Over to you.
Right. Oh, then a bit of, doesn't quite work. So instead, well, I can make it work. I will play a Shin Ukumi. Which unlocks the dice, but there isn't one. And unlocks the dice, but there isn't one. But lets me build half of a construct spirit. Right, so anything wonderful available there? That thing actually gives me. Oh no, it gives me a resource. Yeah, give me the one that gives me a resource.
So you can have a resource.
Yeah. That sort of works. Okay. And the resource I will have is a stone. Probably. No. Yes. Done.
Boost the 3s for 4.
Crikey, is next round last round?
Yep.
Quickly did that happen. I need to get cracking.
I will have 3 movement points. One of which will start here. No. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, me 3 points plus 2. So 5 points. Gets me a level 1 amulet. And gets me one of these.
Okay.
I'm also going to use this building and spend a Saki to take. Oh, do I want the one that gives me a rock? No. I'll take the dragonfly. Done.
Okay. I will spend 3. Well, across the river.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take the Yumotba.
I mean, you don't need that. You don't need that.
I do.
No, not for your rocks.
Done?
Yeah, but I need it for the better abilities. Yeah, done. Thank you.
Right, Kitsumi. Kitsumi boy, get out of here. We'll have a sake. That card's rubbish. Right, okay. Done.
That's a starting card. Yeah. Right. So we have some of those. It's time to deploy a 1. I'm going to make it into a 2. Go to my favourite place. I will gain some wood and use my own building to get 2 points. Sure. That's it.
Okay.
Mm.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. Okay.
Interesting. You don't have to cross the river, and you could pass, and it would stay there, and that would lock the place. Well, it wouldn't. Yeah.
Not lock. But
Not lock it, but yeah, effectively lock it for me because I've only got 2
I
amulets.
think I'll play Yama Uba. So I'll take a level 2. Get myself a free rock using the pink.
Bring this forward a little bit.
Oh yep.
There you go.
Then I get a firefly. I think I will pay a rock to take the, because it is 2 VPs.
It's 2 VPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Okay.
There was a rock, did you say?
Now I gain a free rock with that one.
Stone.
So yeah.
That type of rock. All right, so yeah, so I have to place a dice now, essentially. Oh no, I can go across the river.
You cross the river,
I'm mad.
or you could pass.
No, I'm going across the river. We will cross the river. What will we do when we cross the river? What we will do when we cross the river is... Anyway, we'll cross the river. Reduce it to 3. Now, I don't actually like much either of those cards. So I could get another festival card. Oh, I can put a... I haven't got an awake... I haven't got an awakened... I've got an awakened pilgrim, so I can't do that, which is slightly annoying. And there are no rocks to pick up. So this is becoming on track. I could move a Kodami, and I could take a festival card. Sorry, vision card, whatever they're called.
Vision cards. Vision card will get you a festival card.
It's worth having cards in hand so that you can discard.
Mm-hmm.
I could imagine doing that. I'll take this one. Having said all that, that goes into my hand. Okay.
Well, I seem to be getting locked into a going here with the 2 and using my own building strategy, because that's pretty much all I can do. But, you know, I go there with the 2. I'm going to take some jade, and I'm going to use my own building and get 2 points. Okay, Rob.
Yep.
It's a lot of pollution over this side of the river. It's starting to smell a bit.
This is brown dice.
1.
Right. 1 round left after this. I'm trying to make a cool combo happen with these cards, and it's taking me the whole game to sort out. I don't know what I should have done. I didn't want to go there. I wanted to do something else.
I think I'll finally cross the river.
Hey!
Down to a 3. Then we take this one.
Except too late. I'm still going over here.
Well,
pop him there. I think that's the only action I can take.
no secret that is the moment we've been waiting for. I'll put this here, making it a 2, I think. which lets me pick up the spirit portion of the.
Don't have one back for that.
Okay, spirit portion. So what spirit portions we got left? We got
Freezy Snowy one
For
and
a
wavy,
jade.
wavy Bluey one.
for more
For
than a
one
jade.
Saki and a Jade or a Saki.
No, I can afford it, but I'll take that one. Yeah.
1 point. And also, what's on top?
Sorry, what did that cost? That cost a jade.
Plus the Jade.
And we will. It's got activated dice and a token, and then I will construct another one.
5th one.
Yeah,
Okay, what'd you get for that?
it's important to have much.
2
damage dice.
resources and unlock a die.
Yeah, okay. I'll take 2 resources. I will take Saki and. Oh no, come on, Saki. I'll take Jade and Jade.
And cross the river. And I'm going to take. See that? I want that, but oh, I'm going to get both anyway after. Let's take that one. No, that's the same one I've already got. I mean, I can take it. It's just purposes of set collection. So let's take that one instead. Leave that one there for a minute. I'll think about it. Drop.
Okay.
Let's go down left.
So I'll make it 2 with that. I'll send it to here. So I can take 1 back with that building, the ancient building, and I'll take the last little chappy there.
So
So it's
1 Saki.
Yep.
And then either a Jade or a Saki.
that's fine. I will play this card.
Oh, he's got a special swoop
Pink
discount.
You gain 2 resources, your choice.
Just
I'll
whenever?
take- Yep.
Just on your turn.
The Jade and the Saki. Yeah, on my turn. Anytime during my turn.
Okay.
So I'll spend the Jade and the Saki.
Yep. So you get 3 points.
Yep, 3 points from that. And then 1 second, Jade and Saki goes back to there. That goes into the bin. These 2 connect up.
But
so,
you get the bonus of the spirit first.
so I will take +1 movement to bring him on here.
Yep.
And then 2 more VPs by completing the set there.
And a rock.
And
No rocks.
Oh, across the river.
Quickly before you can.
Yes.
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Correct. That was the motivation, and I'll take that because it's there.
Yeah. So you're making me make decisions there. Do I want that? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's go. Let's cross the river and let's take those 2 bonuses. So the first bonus is, believe it or not, I'm going to take another one of these.
Hmm.
So I've done all of these. So that one is absolutely doable. That one is also doable, but I'm going to take that one because that's easier to do. And because I took one of those, I get one of those. And then for my second thing, I'm going to put this. I'm going to spend a resource to put it here. Me done?
I pass.
I will cross the river. With 3. And I will take the vision. So I get 2 of these, choose one, or
Mhm.
not.
Yeah, George, we pick one.
Oh, gee.
If you
Right,
keep
right.
it, then you get the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that requires those, and that requires that, and that. Oh, that's okay. And that, okay, yeah, I'm keeping that one then. So that one goes away. That
Mhm.
means I draw
And
a
you get your festival card.
Okay, that's nice.
Back to me?
Yep.
I'll cross the river and I'll say this. Rob's already passed. Arthur,
Should be it.
I think
you're all
I
done, I'm all
have to
done. Okay,
pass.
we go to autumn. Turn order does not change.
Boom.
We now go to winter. Guardians return home.
Yeah. Lovely. Slightly higher dice.
The Spirit's Virtue.
Okay.
So this is never going to get any better for me because it's 2 points per rock. So I get 6 points.
Okay. I'm going to use this one this turn, just to keep things flowing. So that's 2 points per crystal, so I get 10.
10.
10.
And 10 for me too, please. 2 points per dragonfly construct. Yep.
Yep. Yoko, say farewell. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
The Great Spirit takes a step, and then it starts to snow.
Ooh.
These go away?
Yep.
Yep. So reset them. Functionality. Goto. Regio. And a man on avocado.
I didn't get 2 points for taking that.
Okay.
Right. Spring of the final round of the game.
Right. Should we do a poll for winner or?
Oh, yeah. We got to do that.
What's that?
Poll for the winner. So, start a poll. Which is obviously Rob at this stage, but. So, Rob Brown. Arthur.
No.
What colour would you say Arthur is? Sort of
He's
greenish.
Yeah. Pale green.
purple.
Right, the poll is up. If you are watching this live,
Did I give him the 10 points I just asked for now?
I did give you the 10 points.
That's
You went from
sad.
26 to 36.
That's sad.
Right.
Way behind.
Yeah, vote on who you think is going to win. We currently have one vote that says Paul's going to win. Awesome. I mean, the last time the votes were me to win, and I came last, didn't I, or something?
Yeah, it was Federation, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why people were voting on me to win, I have no idea.
Well, there's always that sort of all bat the long.
Yeah. Okay, so draw so that you've got 4 in hand.
Just watching you just shoot.
Well, only 8 people have voted so far.
Try and spare his ego a little bit.
It's fine, I know I'm not going to win.
Right, where are we? We rock and or roll. Oh, so
So draw up to 4.
yep, I've done all my draws. I think it's
Discard
Jade
one.
because of that.
Oh, yeah, those as well.
Well, hang on, let me just check whether I missed an opportunity on these cards. No, no, and no. Okay.
I need to keep that one. That one's awesome. And I want to do both of these. I'm not making it easy. You're definitely not making it easy. Who put that building there? Me. Wow, look at that. It's amazing.
I've done on the big fives. I've gotten a lot out of that, but no one else has touched it. So.
Need more amulets.
Yeah, it's getting the 5. I'm keeping the 5s.
Amulets.
So
Yeah, I'm down to 2 ones with very little in the way of amulets.
draw my 4, discarded 1, draw back up
Right.
again using that ability. So I'm
And how am I doing for resources? How many buildings have we got? 3. Okay, discarding that one. Stay in your hand. And then I get either a stone or a Saki. Let's have a stone. Okay, right.
okay. Summer of the final year. So I'm gonna play this one down in the Zoomy. Unlock this one. Gain +1 movement.
Is it me?
No, then I actually do my action, which will be to spend any one resource. I'll spend a jade to take that purple log, please. Who goes here? Wake up another pilgrim. No, it's you either.
Okay, I'll place. Oh, there's a problem. There is a problem. Still. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll place the Nezumi there, which unlocks that dice, and I'll choose the crystal action, and I would like the pink crystal, if I may. That costs what? A resource,
one resource.
a random resource. Fix up that guy, and I will pay with a.
Wow.
Am I going to play another building? Seems very unlikely. What do I do? I'll play with a jade. Okay.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, some of these cards here are all sorts of awesome. I need that. If I don't get that, I won't be able to do that. Why do you taunt me so?
Oh, it's because it's fun.
I mean, okay, it's only another point. Half a point if I keep the card.
So where's the poll then? Where do I look? Oh,
Oh, there you go, 10%, Arthur.
10%.
what? One first out of 10, is that right?
Yeah, one person's got your back. You've got a plan.
10 people have voted. We have 24 people watching live and only 10 have voted. So if you are watching live, please vote. Because 10 people voting is not a lot. Right. I think I'm going to keep the card. After all that, I'm not going to use that amazing card. I'll tell you what it is later. I'm going to play this to unlock that, and I'm going to take a spirit. And the spirit that I can't... Yeah, oh, no, I forgot. No. I don't need any particular spirit for these rocks, so I'm just going to take this one, which costs me a jade, and gets me a point.
Okay.
And then I get a Kodama movement or an amulet. I'm going to take an amulet. But then I'm going to join it to this one. And I get to take a crystal at a discount of 2. And I'll take that one. I'll pop it in there. Yeah, because... no. That's better for me. That's better for me because I'm actually going to do that once this turn. So, I do that. So I placed that there, I unlocked the dice, I did that, I took that, I got that, I joined them together, done.
Okay. Right, I'm going to activate my Nezumi. That's where this die even. Play 1 to upgrade him to a 4. He's dropping in here, getting me 3 movement in one of these activations.
Yep.
So I'll do the movement first, which is to go 1.
1, getting you 2 points, is it?
And one of them.
Yep.
And then 2, 3, which triggers the gateway, getting
So
me
4 VPs.
4 VPs.
And whatever that
And
gateway
then
is.
I'll take that last purple crystal,
Oh, right, yeah.
break them up, which gets me good stuff later. And I'll move one of these, and because it's the free one, I'll play him
Yeah.
here so we can go to sleep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Then I will take 2 resources of my choice from this one, gaining
Arthur, do you want an amulet or a point?
I'll take
Point,
a
please.
Starkey and a Jade.
Okay.
And I'm done.
And you blowed up my turn.
Excellent.
I have to do something else. Well, actually, it would be worth doing that. I think. Yes. Or is it? Yes. Okay. I will deploy this one as a 2. So here. I have to pay for that. Oh, yeah, good point.
You're paying. Oh, you're boosting it.
I am building a building which will be a red one, the cost of which is 2 stone and a wood.
Goes on the only space it can go.
Yeah.
Which moves this forward 1. Which allows you to place a pilgrim around a stone.
Oh,
a rock.
that's very convenient because I want to do that.
It costs you a resource.
Yes, that's okay. Oh, is there a building? Yes, there's a building I can use. I can use this building to give me a resource.
Yep.
So, what might I need? I'm a building. Is it conceivable? Not really. Take a stone. Okay, done. At least that focuses me in the direction of doing other things.
I'm going to play Nezumi here. Unlocking the dice. I'm going to gain 1 Kodama movement. Which will be here. No. It will be here. Then I'm going to build a building, spending 2 stone. Build this here. Getting me an amulet and 2 up on here.
Okay. Right, I'm popping this here. Which unlocks that, and then that unlocks that. Getting one of these, and then I'll take the firefly. Is that? I'll take another one of those cards.
What's that?
That one on the end.
This.
Yeah.
No.
What is it on?
It's take 2 of those. Choose one, put it in your hand, put the other one on the bottom of the deck.
Oh, cool. I'll take that one.
You gain a resource for taking that
Yep.
one.
Stone. Thank you.
There are similar icons for these cards that came out in the last game a lot. And me and Pete were cycling through that and taking loads of them.
Is it me now?
The amount of variability, considering the game is the same every time you play it, is really interesting from just what comes out.
All right.
The rocks all went really quickly in this game.
I'll bring out Mr. Kappa. He readies a dice. Sorry, by arriving, and then he can ready a dice as an ability.
Gain a jade.
And again a jade. I forgot about that. Good points. And I can move 2 points. So I'll move this chappy 1, 2. Now I have crossed a bridge. I have a card.
You have crossed the bridge.
Tofu. Right. When you cross a bridge on the paths of wisdom, I assume this is paths of wisdom. If this is the first bridge, which it is, your Kodama that is the furthest back moves forward 2 spaces. If you have more than one furthest back, you can choose. So this Kodama's not furthest back. This one's on position 1, and so I've got 3 on position 1, I think.
Depends what your class is position 1.
Not 0.
Okay.
Restart. Okay. I've got 3. No, 2. No, I've got 3.
Interesting. That's got 2 arrows on. That doesn't have 2 arrows on. Oh no, it does. They're just on a lighter background.
So if I move here, it doesn't really help because I've got not much in the way of gems. So I'm ahead there anyway. Oh, I can't move that.
You are currently ahead here.
Yeah, so it's that one on the end there.
So
I'll
what can
move
you do? You
forward
can
two.
move forward 2 spaces
Yeah.
on somewhere where you're behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. That's what the
And that
card
was from
does.
the festival card.
That's on tofu. Yes,
Tasty.
it's me done.
So I've got an amazing card, and I'm trying to work out if it's. I'll tell you what it is. When I play a yokai card here, I can then switch it for anything in the hills immediately, and I can then use the ability of either of the cards. But then that's the new card I've got.
Interesting.
I mean,
Sounds like a no-brainer to me.
well, it does, except it's a good card. It's just the card that I take would be better for this roll, which is 1 extra point. And it's like, is it worth? I mean, that's get rid of that for 8. Get rid of that for 4. I was going to get rid of that for 8. So it's much of a muchness. Is there any of those there that's actually really good? That's just for spirits, isn't it? Yeah, spirits, of which I've only got 2. But taking that would allow me to take a 3rd one. It's whether I want to do that. And these are half a point if they stay in your hand, so. Where in the game can I get a movement point? I mean, apart from here, there's no building bed. There's one there, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. Do I want to use it? Do I want to use it? Tell you what I might do. I might replace this 1. And I'm going to place it here. So, I get an amulet. I get a movement point, which will be that, which gets me 2 points and 2 Kodama movements. Now that is 4 points, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. So I go 1, 2, got 4 crystals, so I get 4 points. So I got me 2 points, and I got the 2 Kodama movements. That's that done. I'm then going to use that building. So Arthur, you get a point, and I get an amulet. Okay.
Okay. I'll spend one of those to make this 3 a 5. Pop this one here. I'm loving this. I'll take myself 2 VPs from that castle.
Oh, I get a point. Hey. That's the first time somebody else has used the building.
And I
other than me.
will also then take 2 resources, which will be a Saki and a Jade, just to keep things spread around.
Do you need?
Yep.
I'm going to cross the river. No 1. And this goes into my hand, right?
That goes into your hand.
Cool.
I am going to spend 2 amulets to boost the 3 to a 5. I'm going to go here. I am going to take a spirit with a discount of 1. So I'm going to spend a jade to buy this one. So I get 3 points. I immediately gain a resource. Don't know whether it matters. So I'll take stone. I then connect that to that and get 2 Kodama movements. So that's going to take a while to get there. Don't really want to do that, although that is a point. Let's just sneak ahead of Arthur while he's not looking.
Well done.
What did I do? I placed a 5 here, which means I can do that, or that, or that. I'll do that and get 2 movements. I go 1, 2. So I get 2 points for being on an illuminated space, and another 2 points for that. So that's 4. Come back. I get you. Amulet.
Level 1. Yep.
And what's it got?
Go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to cross the river
No.
to
Well,
here,
that's right.
and I'll take this one. Back to you, Arthur.
Right, I think I need a question answered before I.
Okay. What is the question?
Oh, no. The question is a question to do with my cards, but it's not one you can answer. I will place the 3 here.
How's the votes looking? 17 people have voted.
Sneaking into the lead.
47% have voted for Rob. Can I vote as well? I don't think I'm allowed to vote. Or am I? No, I can't vote.
I'll spend a pip.
Rubbish.
Give me bounce to 4.
Insider
That will
trading.
give me 2 resources, which will be a wood and stone. And then the question to be answered is I'm going to do that action.
Mhm.
Just withdraw a card.
Draw a card from your deck into your hand.
No! Oh, actually, it's not all bad.
Beautiful sounds.
My go.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Oh,
I am now
That's hurtful.
tempted to do the swappage thing that I was talking about earlier. Which I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to play this card here, but I'm going to play Ninjin, which looks like fried potato peelings in a bowl. Before activating the card, so when you play a yokai card on your player board, before activating the card, choose a yokai card in the hills and switch it with the card you just played. Then you can activate the action on either card, but from this point on, the card you've placed in the hill ceases to be yours and any player can acquire it. So I do this. I mean, I could still do that, but the point is, I've just gained one of those cards, which is worth 1 extra point to me at the end. I spent half a point to gain a point. But the reality is, 2 movement points at the moment is not something I want to do. In fact, I don't even want to use 1 movement point. So, seems a bit silly. But anyway, I'll just get 2 of those. Can I not use that 1 movement point? Well, I mean, I could, but I want to save that. Oh, no, hang on. There is a reason why I might be able to move that. Yeah, no, I will. I'll start this on its journey somewhere. What it's going to get. That's a different fork, isn't it? Yeah. That's closer. Okay.
Okay.
No, I've got this. I'll go 1, 2. Okay, done.
Right. I'll cross the river here.
4 down to 3.
I'll take this one here. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I will play Mr. Kappa, who gives me a 1 pip adjustment, and who gives me 2 movement. Now, I assume I can just take 1 movement, and
Yep.
I don't think there's any other.
Just go the other
Because
one.
you can only move pilgrims at these movement points, right?
Or your character along these cards.
Yeah, but he's reached the end of the path.
Bosh. And I get 2 pip and 4 points. Thank you. Done.
Oh, vote switch back to Paul.
Have they?
Yeah, I think you're gaining on me.
Well, I've sorted out the combo in my hand.
Mm.
So Okay, well let's do it before I can't do it anymore. So I'm going to spend 3 amulets to 4 amulets. That should have been unlocked. To boost the 1 into a 5 and put it here. It only needs to be a 4. I then get 3 movement points, which is 1, 2. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get there, is it? Am I? So 3. So what did that get me? 2 points, 2 points, and unlock 2 dice. But look at this. I'm in the lead. Until end of the game scoring happens and Rob gets 95,000 points. And I can use either of these buildings. So I could take a dragonfly, but there's only point in taking a dragonfly if I get a spirit to go with it, which I'm not going to do. So my other option is that I use this building and I get 2 resources and Arthur gets a point or an amulet. So I'll do that. I'll get 2 resources. And we'll get
point or an amulet, your choice.
Point, please.
Point for Arthur.
I'll get that and that. Because that's going to go there. That's going to go there. So that's been taken. Yeah, you definitely don't need these because it's obvious that it's gone.
I think it's more rain.
It's more that, yeah. Which
Hold on.
hasn't been taken anyway. Okay, we are closing in on the end of the game.
All right. So I'm going to spend 2 of these to make this to a 6 because it was unlocked from placing that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going in here. So first things first, I will use it to take.
Yeah, one of those and one of those. You get a discount of 1 on something that you take.
They're having these at the end of the game, I think. Beyond. Right, I'll just take that white one from the bottom, please.
Yeah, because you get 5 points for taking it. And it's back in the league.
That's
And you get a level 1 amulet.
Yep, level 1 amulet. And
It's one that you want anyway.
Yeah, 1 sec. It's a 2 Saki and a Jade. So I'll spend a Saki and a Jade, take a discount on the other Saki. Yep, and then I've got my 1, there's nothing to unlock, so I'll deploy them both now. Which then means I get to draw 2 from this stuff and pick 1 to keep in my hand.
Yes.
1, 2.
And you're done, are you?
1 sec, no, I'm not done.
Sorry.
So, let's see.
You could use either of those 3 buildings.
Think I'm going to take that one if I can sit it back underneath, please. I will take the second, the free dragonfly because might as well.
Mhm.
He goes to my hand.
Yeah.
Then I use your one here to get 2 movement.
I'll have a point.
Yep, because I can go 1, 2.
Yep.
Getting 6 more VP. Plus another wood. Just put it around a bit.
And placing a pilgrim next to a rock.
And place a pilgrim next to a rock, who then
Goes to sleep.
to sleep.
Nice.
Yes.
Arthur.
Okay, right. So I have no cards to play. I have a dice to float. I've got a dice to play.
You've got 3 options.
So if I go float across the river, which at some point I'm going to have to do anyway. So this card is useless to me because there won't be a chance to play it, will there? Oh, no, it's not useless to me.
You're collecting those.
I'm collecting.
Well, apart from you don't have any pilgrims around that particular stone, so.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
But you might.
Yeah. No, I don't. I won't because I've got no way of activating anymore. I don't believe because it needs gems and gems are history. Unless I'm missing something. Anyway, so I don't get anything for him. However, I could
You
take
could do that.
one of these and a movement. Yeah, so I'll take. Yeah, we're coming in increases. Well, this one's not doable. And this one's not doable. I'll take a resource.
Okay, which means you don't get a festival card.
Yeah.
Seems harsh, but.
Yeah. That was one of the two things from there.
Mm-hmm.
And the other of the two things is going to be our advance.
That's the only thing that's going to make any difference in terms of points at the moment.
Right.
Me? So all my dice are out, all my cards are played. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the river, but I'm going to play this card, which says, when crossing the river with a die of value 6, you only lose 2 points. If you cross the river with a die of value 2 to 5, you don't reduce it. And it's still not possible to cross the river with a die of value 1. In addition, you get 1 resource of your choice. So I'm going to go over here, basically, and I'm going to get some jade. Right. And then I'm going to take this card. Because it's worth 1 point to me at the end of the game, whereas that isn't worth anything because I've already got it in the set. And the other option is I could have done this, but it's fine. I'll have a point.
Okay.
Seems weak.
I will cross the river. I'll take this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's the one I should have taken. Stop you taking it.
move him onto here.
Rats.
For 1. And I'll move him onto there, which is a scorer, which
It
gets
is.
me another
How many points?
7.
7.
Because I've got 7 crystals. Boom. Yeah, those are my 2. So,
Right, so I can place a dice. So I could go down the end there and I could potentially boost it to 6, which would allow me to construct another thing, but I don't think I'm going to get anything out of that, so that doesn't make any sense. I can go here, get lots of movement, got nothing to move. Go here, get some resources, no use for resources at this stage. I can go here, build another building, that's worth a point. There are crystals. So I think on balance, I am going to go there, which is worth 3 points. I can have a 2 point thingy as well.
It is, because you'll be first player.
Mm.
Right, I am going to play Chimmy on my turn to wake up one of my sleeping pilgrims. It doesn't matter. Wake
Say
up that one.
what? There's cards like that?
Yeah, I mean, that's effectively 2 points.
Yeah, that would be amazing for me.
I mean, it doesn't say.
Oh, no, yeah, I get points with these.
Yeah, it doesn't say that I don't get 2 points, but
Because you wake them up, they go there.
yeah. So I'm going to wake him up. Then I'm going to go across the river with a 4, which becomes a 3, and I'm going to choose to use the actions. One of which is to place that here. And when you assign a pilgrim to an Iwakuru rock, gain 1 point for each pilgrim you have assigned to a rock, including the one you just placed. So I get 4 points.
Genocide.
And then my second thing that I'm going to do from that thing is I get 1 point if that's there. So I'll come on top of that there.
Oh, yeah. All good?
Well, that's the end of the game for me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, because you went there, so
Yeah.
of course. I'll take my last action. So I'll do this once. Let's say Shinokami Kitsune. I will take, which gets me a stone.
You get the step.
And I'll take the spirit action, spend a Saki to take that last spirit, which gets me a VP.
Point.
Thank you. And then combine these two together.
Oh, nice.
So
Another 2 points.
what's worth more, those or resources?
So we play with the house rule.
Mm-hmm.
the official rules are these are not worth anything at the end of the game. My house rule is that you, at the end of the game, you use these to boost your value of your dice.
Okay.
Then what you do is you add up the value of your dice, add it to your resources, and divide by 4.
So it's exactly
It's exactly the same as a resource, basically.
I'll just take a resource.
I count them as a quarter of a point,
Take a free resource.
so that they're actually
and
worth something.
2 more VPs because of that one, which then completes the set.
Oh, look at all that.
And I think that's
Arthur, I think you're all done as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm
'cause
not.
You're all done, I'm all done, you're all done.
Pass.
It's autumn. Take one step forward, which is, the new turn order is decided. So, green is first.
Green, then purple, then
Winter, Guardians return home. Oh, and when Guardians return home, I get as many victory points as the value of your highest dice that you return to your board. That's the combo that I was trying to sort out.
nice. So,
Because if I did it with a 6, I'd only get 4. So I had to do it with a 5. So I get 5 points.
mhm.
Got any other of these cards that I want to place? I think I'm good.
These never quite worked for me.
Spirit's Virtue. I'm going to get rid of that one, which is 8 points because it's 2 per building.
Yep, I'll get rid of this one because I've got 5, which is 8 points because it's 2 for the rock.
I should get rid of this one, which is 6. I've got 2 illuminated people.
Other yokai say farewell. Great Spirit takes a step forward. We snow in the forest, but we don't need to because it's the ascension phase. So, final scoring. First of all, we reap the fruits.
Oh, that's what means we take what?
Yeah, because any one of these that... Oh, in fact, I got an extra point because I put that there.
Yep,
I had forgotten about
So we get a jade,
Oh, look, I can activate a dice.
a
Fantastic.
wood, and a +1.
that. Right, first among many. Arthur gets 3 points for being
Yes.
first position. The Bitoku bow before you. I have 3 different ones. I get 4 points.
Okay, I have 5 different ones. I get 11.
11 points.
I have
So 104.
104.
only 1, which I'm guessing is 1.
Flip that over.
Yes.
So 1 point. Iwakuru rocks resonate.
Or is that scoring these?
Yeah. However, I think these need to be swapped around because I have one that relies on how many of these I achieved. So we'll do that later. Guardians pay homage. So add up the current value of your dice, add the number of resources, divide the total by 4.
And we're saying we're using these.
So
I'm
how for all?
Yeah, 2 4s. So that's
5 points for me.
I get 4.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So I'll get 5 points.
5 points.
5 points for me, please.
Okay. Visions. Right. So let's go through mine. Have I got 2 completed things? I do. And one of those I do. Do I have 2 crystals? I do. Do I have 1 illuminated space? I do. Do I have 2 buildings? I do. Have I moved 2 spaces forward? I have. Do I have 2 resources? I do. So I think that's all of them.
Yeah, it looks good.
So 16 points. So 11 plus 5. Rob.
Okay, so I think it's pretty good, but yep. So 2 of them.
Yep.
So
And yep.
yep. So
Crystals.
yep, loads of crystals. and
Illuminated spaces.
Yep, on a gate, spare resource, 2
2
buildings.
spare resources.
Yep, 2 spare resources. Yeah,
Crystals. Yeah.
yep, it's done. Yeah, definitely done. So that's
18?
18 for me.
18. So 1 plus 7. Okay. Arthur.
Yeah, I think I've done them all. So
Okay.
I need 3 resources. 4 resources. I've got loads. I need three
Three
buildings.
buildings.
I've got loads. I need 2 illuminated guys. I've got exactly 2. I need 3
Three.
dragon
You've got loads.
fly
You've got
things.
6.
Got those.
5.
I passed. Sorry, I've moved 1 on there, so
Yep.
that's that. And I've got
You got a crystal.
2 crystals, but yeah, okay.
So
So yeah, so it's
good to go. 22.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
right. Fate accomplished. Uh, 20.
Is that points on the
Purple points revealed.
All for buildings as well. So
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
18. 1, 2, 3, and then
So, what are we scoring?
the purple fishes on your player board, the ones you can see.
4.
Buildings.
Okay, 4, 8,
Make it 19.
11, 14, 19. Yes.
99. Right, and now rocks. So I get 3 points for each blue and grey building. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12. This rock is for each completed one of those, which I had 4 of, 2 of them, which is 8.
Yeah, buddy.
And this one is for 1 gribbly thing. We didn't do that, but nobody actually got there. So, I've got wild card, gribbly thing. Got it? That's 3.
Okay. All done.
Rob's rocks.
So for this one here, for every white and purple,
1, 2, 3 of them.
that's 3, 6, 9.
9.
For every pink and purple crystal, so that's 14.
14. So 5, 10, 14.
For every
Red and
red and
purple.
purple, so
Now,
1, 2,
You can't count the purple ones that you've just counted for
Oh,
that one.
okay.
I don't think.
misunderstood that because otherwise.
I'm not sure. Actually, maybe you
I
can.
think you can.
No, I think I didn't realise this, but I think at the end of the game you decide what colour your purple ones are.
Oh,
This is coming back to me from like 2 years ago, so I might be completely wrong. Rocks. Mitama spirits. Shinigami Mitama spirits act as wild. You choose which type of Mitama you want to assign each of these tiles at this time.
Oh,
So yes,
okay.
they are,
Already
and you would have had them white because they're worth more to
Yeah.
you.
That's fine. Okay, so it'll be 2 for every red. So that's 2, 4. And 2 for every green. 2 for every red. 2, 4. 2 for every green.
You got 1 green,
2.
2. Okay. Arthur's rocks.
right. So yellow and red buildings. I think I might have 4.
Green ones.
1, 2,
Red,
3,
red, green, red. Got 4.
4. Yeah.
This one here, which is a blue.
Yeah, I've got 1 blue, but that wouldn't.
So 12?
Not blue. 4 times 3 is 12, as you say. Then, so that's already counted. Okay, so scoring for this
Blue
one,
and red buildings.
blue and red
which you've got
buildings,
3.
which I have 4.
Blue, red, red. Red.
Yeah. There you go. Need more
Right,
buildings.
so rocks have been done. We did forget the lakes. Treasures of the lakes, yeah, I've got the lakes, so we'll do the lakes. So I get 6. 6. 4
4 for green. 2 for me.
and 2. That lake is done. This lake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And you didn't get off the start, so you don't get that. This one is 4. 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1. This one nothing, this one nothing. That's it. So Rob wins
Very
with a final score of 178.
Very good.
Second 160.
nicely.
126.
Yeah.
So that's the playthrough done. What I'm now going to do is I'm now going to press record. And we are going to give you our thoughts on this game. This was not a sponsored video. That means I can say whatever I want about this game. But I will caveat it by saying that this was the base game, was my favourite game of 2021, or joint favourite game of 2021. So I absolutely love the game. But we're going to talk about the game and the expansion. Rob first, because you won.
Oh yeah. So like I enjoyed it before, enjoyed it now. It's that nice level of complexity, multi-actions, having to think several turns because of what you're taking and locks you into other paths. I like the expansion because it doesn't add too much.
I was worried it was going to add
Yeah, I
too
think
much.
just-
And then when I saw the box and I went, oh, it can't be much.
So yeah, just a few different cards. That was nice. I like these additional scoring mechanisms. Something else, and
Yeah.
those added a nice touch without being game breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got a nice little bit of bonus out of them. So yeah, it's a busy game. There's lots going on, but I like that sort of game. So
Yeah.
for me, it's very much a selling point.
So expansion is not needed at all. But if you like the game and you want a little bit more variety and options, it doesn't add too much overhead. And we didn't play with the red cards.
Yeah. So,
We'll have a quick look at the red cards later on to see
Yeah, I
what
think we
kind of
should,
thing
yeah.
it would
Yeah.
it would be, but we didn't play with those. So Arthur, you also said that you enjoyed the base game when you played it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The game we played this afternoon. I enjoyed the game we played last year or the year before, whenever it was. I enjoyed this one. As you both have said, you don't really need the expansion. In fact, I would say that if you've got the base game, you need to play it quite a bit before you need to add the expansion in.
Yeah.
And it's not too. I mean, you can add it in. It's not too onerous. But I think definitely if you were teaching a new player, I'd leave it.
I would definitely leave the expansion out when teaching a new player, except for possibly the rocks, because they don't add any extra rules. They just give you points for different things. I would possibly leave out the new characters, although they're just
the same thing.
Yeah.
More of the same, yeah, which is usually good in it.
I think with new players, just leave out.
And possibly these, because it's nice and easy just saying, okay, they're all points.
They're all points, yeah.
Gives you less to think about. One thing that I found with these is that when placing a building, I was like, okay, where do I want to improve my Kodama? Because that's going to be points at the end of the game. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, wait a minute. And the fact that those rocks went really quickly really discouraged me from even bothering with this. And that one was interesting, although none of us did it, because you have to get quite far. I just want to look at the other gold cards to see where that additional scoring thing is. It is in a different position. So on that one, the scoring position is there, which is a little bit more achievable. That's quite a late one to do.
It was also interesting playing this, because we played it wrong earlier. We had too many.
We played the 3-player game this afternoon with the 4-player setup, so it was wide open. It was a great game. We loved it, but
playing on easy mode,
suddenly it became tighter. Things were running out quicker, and
there was definitely contention here.
There was a lot more contention than there was this afternoon because we were playing it wrong.
Yeah, so I think it's a pretty good game.
My thoughts on the game are the same. It's still my favourite game of 2020. There's something interesting about this game. So, first of all, I want to talk about the theme. I have zero interest in the theme of this game at all. I am not an anime fan. Watch the number of subscribers I have go down. I'm not a massive fan of the Studio Ghibli artwork or the setting of this game. In fact, I remember after playing this in 2021, people were telling me certain films that I should go and watch to learn more about this. I tried. I didn't get on with those films at all. So, the theme for me is irrelevant. I mean, it's quite nice and it's a bit different, but none of the words that I was saying make any sense to me. I love the game because of the mechanisms of the game, the decision space that you have in the game. It just tickles that point in my brain where I'm like, this is amazing, without it being, I can't do this anymore. Because once it goes above a certain level of complexity, my brain shuts down and I can't play it, which is why games like Tricerion, I just can't play. And I always come last. And I'm terrible at it. Whereas at least this, I feel that I can just about handle it. But there's so many different choices. I mean, having played it this afternoon and now having played it again, so different. Very, very different, because the rocks that come out, and you start with one rock, the vision cards that you're going to get, everything is going to drive you in a particular direction, but not forcing you down there. You've still got lots of choice, because it's your choice which rocks you pick up. So you've still got a lot of flexibility. It's not like you draw a card and it tells you what to do. Maybe your initial rock. My initial rock said, you want to build blue and grey buildings. But if you decided not to go down that strategy, you could just do other stuff as well. So, did a lot of different things. And what's also nice is that the buildings that come out, that people build, they are going to influence the game as well. So here, every time you place a die in this area, you can get a rock. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
So suddenly these just went really quickly. Whereas in the last game we played, there were loads of these left at the end. Well, we weren't playing with too many, but we didn't fill our rocks up.
No.
So yeah, lots and lots of replayability.
Also, I think the last game we didn't run out of energy because we had didn't run out of crystals. Possibly because we had too many crystals.
We did. We had one more of these on each space than we should have had.
And this time we ran out of crystals. In fact, it seriously inconvenienced me.
Yeah, and again, is this.
Yeah,
This here was saying when you move up here, you get 1 point per crystal. So, and you had the rock. You took the rock that was giving you points for pink and purple crystals. So they synergized.
I got a lot of points from those.
Yeah,
a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to catch up. I'm kind of like, what am I? 18 points behind. That's quite a lot. If I was within 10, I'd have been happy with that. But
my only major error I made in this game was I forgot that the purple doesn't count for all of them.
Well, to be fair,
I
didn't realise that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They weren't worth that many points, but they were worth something.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I got 9 points from that one, which was nice, and 14 points from that one.
14 points from a rock is very good.
I mean, if I managed to get that one there or there, it'd been hilarious.
Yeah. So it's a heavy game. The rulebook is not the best rulebook. I don't know if the PDF has been updated, but there's a couple of problems with the rulebook. Just to give you a full, honest opinion of the game, the structure of the rulebook is all over the place. So it kind of teaches you one bit and then bounces to another bit, and rules are kind of in there. The rules are in there, and when the rules are written in there, they're generally clear. But there's a few little things, like it calls these fireflies in one sentence and then dragonflies in the very next sentence. It's a minor thing, but it's little bits like that.
There's enough to be confused about.
A little bit, yeah. And when it's already a heavy game, there's a learning curve in the game. The other criticism that the game has from a lot of people is the board. A lot of people find the board totally confusing and overwhelming and bad graphic design. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I don't know what it is. Maybe my brain is suited, but I see all of this clearly. It's not cluttered. It's not obscured. Now you're looking at it on the camera. It probably looks a complete mess. But for me, I have never had any issue with seeing on the board clearly what's what. I don't know about you two.
No, I find it fine. It's busy. And
It's
I can
busy.
understand
Very
people.
busy.
Everyone has sort of different visual.
Yeah.
The way my visual input works, this for me is fine. Everything clusters and groups together nicely.
The only problem is what's really weird is that this section here really should be here, because the rules are when you place a dice from your board, it has to go south of the river.
Well,
Except this area.
By putting a loop in the river.
They could have put a loop in the river, or they could have just moved all of this.
Yeah.
They could have swapped this
Mixed around
over
a bit, yeah.
and just had the river going like that. It's confusing, and we've played it before, so
I
we're
didn't
all
even
right
realise
with
the
it.
first game we played that there was that area to go.
Exactly. So a lot of people forget this area exists because you're so used to placing south of the river. But yeah, mechanically, I think the game is fantastic. I think it's got the right mix of stuff, and it's not too long either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have done it in 2 hours if we
weren't chatting and things like that, we'd have done it in 2 hours. And for a game of this depth and complexity, for a 2-hour game, I think that's pretty good. The little stickers on these, by the way, come in the expansion. So in the base game, these are not stickered.
I was wondering. Yeah.
They are individually molded pieces, cut pieces, but the expansion just came with a little sticker set for these, which is nice because these are all, pre-printed. Production quality, I have to say, if we're doing a review of the game, is fantastic. Devere, as we've said before on other videos that we've covered from theirs, they do really good production quality, and they are one of the few companies that can do dual layered boards properly without warping. This is a dual layered board that's double sided, so it's dual layered on the other side and on this side, and it folds up neatly, and it's just
and it's not warped.
and it's not warped at all. So yeah, Devere do very, very good quality components. And in fact, the cards between the expansion and the base game, I didn't notice any colour variation on them, which is always something to consider if you're going to get an expansion.
We were going to look at the red cards.
We best close the vote.
Obviously, it was apparently
who won?
changing the decision.
We were going to have a look at the red cards. Just
Some of them I think are defensive, actually, from what I saw earlier.
there you go. Have a look at a few.
Okay.
Let's look at a few. So these are the red cards, red festival cards that you can choose to play with. So before placing your die, reduce one die of your choice that belongs to any rival by 1, and then increase the value of the die that you are placing by 2. So when you place a die in a forest, somebody else's goes down by 1 and yours goes up by 2. So that's not going to hurt them because they've already placed the die and done the thing. But still, ouch.
Choose a rival and take up to 2 resources from their supply or 1 amulet.
No, I don't like these cards.
And then but that rival gains 1 resource of their choice and reserve and 2 VP.
It could completely mess up
Yeah.
everything that you've been planning. I mean, somebody said earlier on in the chat that these are fun, but I don't play games with these kind of things.
So it doesn't play games for fun.
No, I don't like having fun.
Yeah.
When your rival places a die in a forest before activating it, the value is reduced by 1. So literally, you've planned everything. You place a dice to do an action, and I go, no, reduce the die by 1. I am never going to use these cards.
This one, are these generically called brawling cards?
They are called brawling cards.
Because this one says you cancel the effect of a brawling card played against you.
Yeah. No, these are not for me, I'm afraid. I'm not going to use these. Not in a game like this.
And you potentially gain 2 VP.
Mucking up someone's engine.
I'm glad that they've included them,
Yeah, for those
because
who
there
like
are
them.
people who like and they want that kind of thing. But for me,
But this,
these would just be annoying.
For this sort of complex engine game, it would be irritating rather than fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun at all.
This one's probably a more interesting one. Reduce the value of your rival's dice in the region where you place your dice. By 1.
Which could then really push someone's 2s down to a 1 from crossing the river and things like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, one of the house rules that I've seen some people play with is the what is it?
What are you looking for?
The red Kodama ability. So you know, whenever you see a red one, it means move somebody else back 1.
Yeah.
Some people don't even like that, and they say no, just treat those as 1 forward. I'm fine with those. Because they're minor enough, and you can go, well, this person's doing very well, we'll just nudge them back a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. That kind of movement is fine.
A system that fundamentally breaks what someone's doing. Not for this sort of game. There's plenty of games I play where it's sort of backstabbing each other and competitive, but they're not the ones where they have multi-turn where
No.
Yeah, where you've looked yourself to your next course of action, then being no, you can't even take your next action because I've moved your dice down by 1 and you now can't cross the river at all, and that's broken your entire.
Yeah, so they can get put in a bag, put in the bottom of the box, never to be seen again.
Put in a bag with a brick, take them for a short walk down to the river.
I'd hazard, just talking about this game in general, I don't know if this is a top 10 game for me. It might be. There's something about it that just every time I play it, I just enjoy it. There's something about it which, I just find very, very pleasing and enjoyable. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is, because there's nothing individually in it, I don't think, that goes, oh, I really love that bit, or I love that bit. It's just the whole, every single time I've played this game, I've really enjoyed it.
Good. It has a flow to it. A
Yeah.
process that is just fun.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. That's our quick round the table discussion review after I've played it about 5 times, maybe 6,
2 or 3.
2 or 3,
Well, 4, I guess.
4.
Yeah.
So we've all played it a few times, but it has been at least 18 months since I last played it. But
Just always finding the time.
It's finding the time.
It's big enough. It'll be its own game.
the good thing with the
Just
expansion is it's made me go back to it again and realised, I do really enjoy this game. So I would probably use the expansion every time I played it now, but with new players, as we discussed before, I would just leave in the rocks and the new characters. I wouldn't use the new lakes, and I wouldn't use the festival cards. I'd only use them with people who've played it before. Anyway, we are all done. So as mentioned at the start, if I didn't mention it, let's mention it now. This was not a sponsored video. This was actually voted on by my patron supporters. I've been doing a vote for the last few months, and we've been gradually getting through the games in order that they voted on, and this was next on the list. So thank you very much to my patron supporters for, choosing this as the next game to play, and for funding the channel. So these playthroughs are only possible thanks to the support of the Patreon campaign. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. We will be back next week, next Friday, with Boone Lake, with the expansion. And that expansion, I believe, is quite a big expansion. So I'm actually going to be learning it on the Thursday night, and then we're playing it on the Friday night. So that's happening a week from now here on the channel. You're here?
Yep.
You're not here? I think JP's joining us next week.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you very much to you two. Thank you to everybody for watching, and
Pleasure.
we'll see you all next time.
Cheers all.
Bye-bye.